gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Burning through the sky, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at
Guys, let's start the show, everybody. Start the show. All right, all right, all right. Huge shout out to Fat Windbag Ben. Fat Windbag Ben for 50 pounds. 50 pounds. Super chat. Have a great weekend, pal. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Frats. Hey, I've got some fantabulous news. All right, so I'm back from Hawaii. We're back from Hawaii. I had a friend over, the Goldfinger. He's been in town on a little mini vacation getaway. So me and him, we kind of hang out. I was, getting back into the system of, getting comfortable with doing some watch talk. We talked about collecting. If you don't know, uh, Goldfinger, he's a big independent guy. He's a huge enthusiast of independent watches. So we were talking watches. There's also a bunch of auctions going on in New York City, which we're going to talk about in a couple of seconds. But anyways, he was in town. Me and him, we hung out a little bit, got a couple of lunches, couple of breakfasts, coffee here and there. And tonight I sent him home on his merry way. Hopefully he'll come back soon. Then me and the roommate went for a bit of a wee stroll. I deposited my my mom's Cartier watch at the Cartier headquarters, their flagship store on the Fifth Avenue. I think they call it the Mansion. And because it needs a battery change. It's been 4 years, and I think it's acting up weird. So my mom asked me to, hey, is it possible? Is it free to change the battery? Weirdly enough, they took the watch. They said it'll take 2 days to change the battery. So it's not an instant thing. But while I was there, I picked up one of these. Now, if you don't know what this is, let me explain. This is a Cartier, guys, cleaning kit. All right, a Cartier cleaning kit. So basically, it's just some solution over here. Okay, just a little spray bottle of special. It's a lotion for jewelry and watches. You see there? Lotion for jewelry and watches. Little spray bottle. Well, something is falling out already. So it's a little spray bottle. You just spray down your wristwatch or your piece of jewelry, like a bracelet. They give you a little non-abrasive toothbrush, so you can really clean between the crevices, and a very special microfiber cloth. Also, if you just own any Cartier, and if you go to their boutique, they'll give you one. You just have to ask, "Hey guys, I ran out of my Cartier cleaning solution," and they'll sure to hook you up. But this kit was supposed to come with my ring. I have a Cartier ring, but they were out. These they give these away, so they're always short on this stuff. So if you're ever going through New York City, stop by Cartier, ask them for this. And on top of that, they gave me like 8 fragrance samples right here. I got samples for days if anybody wants to check out Cartier fragrances. Anyways, we got fragrance samples, got Cartier cleaning kit. What else? What else? Let's see here. Oh, there is a big watch release in the news. It's the Urban Jurgensen. And I thought, hey, we're going to go through this article together. We'll talk about what the Urban Jurgensen is. Is this brand going to be able to succeed during these tough times? They were bought out by Kari Voutilainen. I think that's as much as I know about the brand. But I do know that they were quite a legitimate, one of the first actually independent, kind of top grade, top quality brands that I learned about. But they went kind of when the watch market exploded, and somehow Urban Jurgensen has disappeared from most people's radar. So yeah, we'll talk about that as well. It's going to be very, very fun, interesting episode today. There's tons of watch releases, tons of fun news. So, guys, if you love watches, if you love independence, stick around, give me an upvote. And yeah, let's just go through the chat real quick here. Web One, thank you so much for the upvote. Really appreciate that. Matt, Tim G. Tim G is at Martha's Vineyard with the new girl. Do not tell the AP girl there's a new girl. Maybe she's a VC girl. Time flies. Thank you for hitting up the thumbs up. Also appreciated that. Marco, Dave 451. Even Timmy is joining us. Hey, is that the infamous Tim Wright from the Tim Wright and Friends channel? Look at this. We've got celebrities, guys, in the chat. we got Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. Good to see you. Helgestrad. Hope you're doing well. Yes, there's a new girl in the works. Got Spunky Hunk up front with you. Hey, Spunky Hunk is a very interesting guy. I don't know what the heck he's talking about half the time. Who is he? Whose side is he on? Who's he supporting? I don't care. Because I don't even understand half the time, half the stuff that Spunky Hunk is saying. It's in. I mean, either you have to be like a next level genius, or maybe it is just an AI bot. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Alexander Anderson says, hello, Tim. Any news on the Tugger? Alexander. I probably shouldn't share this information publicly. But no, he's rotting behind the jail cell. So unfortunately, no news. He says, I'm starting to run out of Tugger content to watch. We need this clown out of prison, making more Anthony mistakes. No freaking way. Do you really want that? Because if you do, I have a solution. On the flight back, and I kid you not, guys, on the flight back from Hawaii, I came up with the conclusion and the new beginning of the Anthony Ferrer, the Tugger story. But I don't know. I can't just reveal it like that. It's actually genius. Okay, but if somebody wants to get in touch with me and genuinely discuss things, I think I've got something. I've got a multi-million-dollar idea. Okay, got Matt in the chat. Evening, Matt. Adriano17 says, Tim, are you getting a Swatch 2 and returning to your gaming years? Switch 2? Am I getting a Switch 2? What do you think? What do you think? Am I getting a Switch 2? JB, what's up? What's up, my man? It says, hey, Timmy, have a great show, buddy. Thank you so much, JB. Speedy Hernandez in the chat. Also, shout out to David H. Hey, David, I'm back. I'm going to have your package shipped. Plus, David, I'm going to throw in another something very, very special, very exclusive. I hope you really enjoy it. It was because I was supposed to send David a hat. David got the ellipse. Oh. Okay. You know what? So before we go balls deep into Urban Jurgensen story, let me just show you guys this, because David H, he's got the real deal. He's got the ellipse in rose gold, one of or maybe even the classiest watch in modern existence. But hey, if you're on the budget, Hodinky just had an article on a Timex that eerily resembles the ellipse, almost one for one. Okay. Yes, it's got some kind of a lighthouse on the dial. I don't get it, but I do like lighthouses. Lighthouses are very cool. They keep ships safe. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to all the sailors in the watch community. Anybody who goes out into the sea. Dude, what would we do without the lighthouses? It would have been a disaster. But check this out. Timex just announced this piece. Let me read it for you. Look at this. It's very elegant watch. I kid you not. The latest collaboration between Noah. I don't even know who's Noah. Is it Noah from the Bible? The guy who saved all the animals. He put them all on the ark. Oh, actually, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, right? Noah saving the animals, right? Saving the animals, putting them on the ship. You got the flood. Hey, and there's a lighthouse that, it's all relevant. It's all related. So it says takes its cues from shorelines, inspired by the quiet symbolism of lighthouses. Those stoic, rhythmic guides that once marked a safe passage. The new lighthouse watch feels like an elevated next step in the New York-based brand's already successful foray into watch space. Wow. Most notably, the watch introduces a new silhouette for Timex, a soft gold tone ellipse, almost like they took it from Patek Philippe. Is this legal? Oh, yeah, yeah, it is. It is legal. Case that's measuring very modest 31 by 35 millimeters. Hold on a second. Let me check Patek. If they took the proportions as well, I'm going to lose it. Okay. I'm going to lose it right now. So if you were waiting for the Tim Wright explodes, stick around for a second here. Let's see. Collection. Oh, why are they doing this? Tech website is busted, guys. It's busted. I think they changed it again. There's no watches panel. There's no watches. Museum, service, collection, manufacturer. What's a manufacturer? No. There's no, what is going on? Did Patek change their website? Okay, so check this out, guys. This is new Patek website. How do I see the watches? Where do I click? Please tell me. Where do I click to see the watches? Why did they do this? It was a perfect website. What is going on here? Let's click here. Oh, it comes from the side. Home. That's where we're at now. Okay. Then there's manufacturer, collection. Is it collection? No, it's new models, movements, our oh my God. Kill me now. They've made it three steps more difficult. Look at this. I mean, why? Why do this? The old website was perfect. What is this symbolic shit? How do I golden ellipse? Oh, I hate this. Oh, there's no details. They changed everything. Case. Okay. 34.5 by 39.5. It's over, guys. This new website sucks. Okay, I'm sorry, but it sucks. All right? I don't like it. Look at it. It's just full screen watch and there's no parameters, like okay, you scroll down here and it's just they show like some highlights on the watch. I don't Who wants it like this? Did anybody ask for this website like this? Did anybody have problems with the old Patek website? I don't get it. Okay, so at least we know that it's 34. Oh, it's so difficult. Okay, so the new Noah Timex is a little bit smaller, but that's a great looking watch. I'm not gonna lie. For $228, username Mickey says $228 for a quartz Timex. Pass. No, come on, man. Okay, yeah, sure. But I think, look, they've got a completely new proprietary design. Not proprietary, but it's a completely new design that they had to spend some money to develop the tooling for. They've got new hands, that dials some kind of some type of a print. I think it's okay. That's now to compare this, for example, to a Dennison watch, right? Dennison is a new brand, um, that's on the books. They're trying to make a name for themselves. Uh, Pretty cool. They're quartz, but they have like a stone dial, and they charge 650 US dollars for their brand. This is 200. This is three times less. So I don't actually see a problem here. 228. It's not too bad. Let's go to Noah's website where it's available. Let's see here. Check it out. Okay, so that's the Noah website. I guess Noah is like a Supreme or something. Oh, it's a ship website. Look at that. Mineral glass lens, quartz movement, gold plated, stainless steel case and buckle, 30 meters water resistance. It's very small, but I don't know. I dig it. It's a cool looking piece. Look at that. Oh, and on the wrist, it just looks gorgeous. Anyone who's into kind of seeing stuff, I think they're gonna love it. Um, Herbenator in the chat. Herbenator says, "Happy Friday, Timmy. Gonzo stream was amazing. Those timepieces for auction were insane. Amazing content as always. Thank you. Thank you so much, Herbenator. Uh, really appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I really had fun doing that Gonzo stream yesterday. I wasn't even planning to um to go into bottoms. I just kind of came across it, and one thing led to another. That's the beauty of New York City, is that you can basically turn any corner and there's an adventure waiting for you. You just have to be, yeah, you just have to engage. You go in, and whatever happens, let it happen. And I thought it was a lot of fun. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it was Janet that helped us out at Bonhams with the watches. Showed us some up close. I didn't take every watch out, but I just wanted to show you guys there's more to the watch world than just a single Phillips auction. Even though I visited Phillips as well, guys. Look at this. I went to the Phillips auction too. I got their catalog. Hell yeah. And we're going to take a look at what's going on at Phillips later in the episode. And I think tomorrow and Sunday we're going to spend some time going through the different watches that are being auctioned off at Phillips. But as you can see here, I've got the catalog. Look how thick. This is great, like research material. If you love watches, this is great for research. Like, how do you think Tim Massa learns all the stuff? It's reading shit like this. You know. Oh, also, I got this one. Check this out. This is discontinued. This was Racing Pulse. This is the auction that happened at Phillips in 2020 at the height of the watch market, right? They had the hottest stuff over here. Look at this. Stallone collection of Sylvester Stallone. What? Yeah. He auctioned his stuff. This is, oh man, this is probably the greatest auction that happened in modern times. Okay, check this out. Look at this. Paul Newman Big Red Daytona. You see this? They got a full timeline of what happened to Paul Newman's Daytona. There's a there's a whole story on Paul Newman and his love for watches. It's incredible. And who's this? Who is that? Joanne Woodward. Oh, who's Joanne Woodward? Okay, well, look, I don't want to spoil too much. I'm researching. I'm researching for you guys. Shout out to APIZ. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Alexander says that he's the most hilarious, strange, weird, half smart human being who could have made or big if he played his cards right. Who could have made it big if he played his cards right. Alexander is obviously talking about the timepiece gentleman. Could have made it big if he played his cards right. Exactly. But Alexander, I think I've been brainstorming some ideas, and I think I found the conclusion to the timepiece gentleman story. But I don't want to give it away on the stream because Actually, it's a next level idea. All right, next level idea. If there are some big baller investors that wanna get in on the project, contact me ASAP. We gotta strike iron while it's still hot. We have to do this while Timepiece Gentleman's still in jail serving his sentence, okay? So email me, Alexander. All right. Speedy Hernandez says, I'm all for affordable watches, but I'm with Mickey on this one. It's a no. It's a no. There you go. It's a no. It's not a no. It's Noah. It's Noah. It's Noah. It's in the name. Should you buy this watch? No. Noah. Oh, but here you can see that's not waterproof watch. What the hell? They made a watch with the lighthouse, and the advertising is a guy going on a boat out into the sea, but he's wearing a watch on a crocodile strap that's not waterproof. I mean, what the what the hell? It's not very clever. Let's see what else do these guys make. Oh, look at this: sweatshirts, shirts, tees, outerwear. It's just everything. Oh, it's a drop shipping service. It's a Supreme. You see, Noah. Oh, these are so hip. Yes, yes. These are very hip. I see it now. Yes, very clever branding, guys. Noah, look at these T-shirts, right? They're so cool. Look at this one with the pirate passed out. Okay, okay, it's cool. It's cool. They got footwear. Footwear? Kind of footwear? No, really? Loafers? They could get these commissioned to be made for them by someone. There's no chance they're making these on their own. Come on. Made in Portugal. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. It's white label stuff. Look, somebody's doing a pretty good brand idea. All right. Got to give credit where credit is due. It's not for everyone. I just thought, hey, let me bring this up because look, not everybody can afford a golden ellipse, but getting this watch, yeah, it's got a lighthouse on the dial. Kind of weird. But if you're into seafaring and stuff like that, into oceans, it's kind of a cute homage to the ellipse. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's do the big boy stuff, right? Let's get into the Urban Jurgensen. I think that's what we're here for. Last time I did a stream from the studio, I've labeled it that we're going to talk about Laurent Ferrier in new gold, but we never got there. So I don't want the same thing happen again. And we'll talk about the Laurent Ferrier today as well. So let me just read this article. And by the way, if anybody else wants to join in with me on the stream here to talk about this and other watches, uh, link is pinned. Please join in at your own peril. All right, at your own peril. If you don't like taking shit from dickheads, you probably want to stay away. Okay, because yeah, yeah, it's just how it goes. The day is finally here. Urban Jurgensen has been reborn yet again under the guidance of one of the world's great living independent watchmakers, but with a distinctly different approach to the legacy of one of the oldest names in watchmaking. Well, let me just make the font bigger. Okay. In 2021, a group of investors purchased Urban Jurgensen and placed Voutilainen at the helm. Later, it was announced that the co-CEO Alex Rosenfield, son of Andrew M. Rosenfield, the president of Guggenheim Partners. What's a Guggenheim Partners? Is that the Guggenheim Museum? Like, that's a big deal. Let's see here. Guggenheim Partners with has more than 345 billion with the B in assets. Guggenheim Partners has a track record of developing innovative investments and advisory solutions. So I guess this is their way of trying to put some money that has been invested to some good use. And they bought an independent watchmaker with incredible history and tried to turn it into a mega profitable hopefully multi-billion dollar business. So it's pretty cool. All right. So Andrew M. Rosenfield, the president of Guggenheim Partners, okay, uh, would head the marketing and sales side of the business, having quietly been a part of that initial purchasing team. Voutilainen, as a co-CEO, would focus on watchmaking for the brand he first worked for back in 1996. Meanwhile, his daughter, Venla Voutilainen, would be COO and the head of the after sales service department. Today, the brand relaunches with 3 new calibers and a design language referencing various points in its 250-year-old history, with some serious horological product to back it. Oh shit, I didn't realize that Urban Jurgensen was a 250-year-old brand. I knew it was a big deal, but I didn't realize it was 250 years big deal. Because Breguet just hit 250 years. So there you go. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. First, we've got this picture of a pocket watch shaped like an oval or an egg. Looks pretty cool. Looks like BB-8. It's got a Breguet hands and very classical independent watchmaker layout, with the sub-seconds at 6. And so we got powered reserve and some kind of a retrograde stuff. Let's see here. This is a Derek Pratt for Jürgensen Oval #1, finished by Voutilainen. The platinum pocket watch features a 1-minute flying tourbillon remontoire, constant force spring, detente chronometer escapement with jumping seconds, power reserve indicator, thermometer. Holy shit, thermometer. And this is it's been a while since a thermometer made an appearance in watchmaking. And I wonder why more brands don't do it. That's thermometer, it just seems like a no-brainer, right? You always need a thermometer. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, so it's got a thermometer, a moon phase, a representation of some of the greatest 20th century watchmaking that becomes all the more important today. So apparently Voutilainen, right? He worked for Urban Jurgensen. I guess this is the watch that he himself worked on to help bring it back into working condition. And he's a perfect watchmaker to be at the helm of such a serious company. As I often like to do, I want to give a bit of history to what I consider a highly anticipated and significant moment in the watch world. If you want to get to the watches, and trust me, you'll want to see the watches, you can skip ahead in the story. No harm, no foul, but for everyone else here, here's a bit of backstory. I like backstory, so same thing here, guys. If you're watching a replay, just skip forward. If you're joining me live, let's go through a brief history. Urban Jurgensen, what is it and why should we care? Why should anybody give a shit? So this is why modern collectors have gotten used to the frequent death, rebirth, and experimentation. Death, rebirth again. You get the picture of various historic brands. You have the Nvidia Greenwich and Universal Genève. That's a good point. Universal Genève, right? It was out of business, and now they were purchased by uh, Breitling, and have already relaunched with few very limited high end pieces. But I think they're going to come out with some more affordable stuff soon. Um, let's see, Universal Genève. Universal Genève, which have no particular association with one name and therefore no anthropomorphic attachment to a personal legacy. And then there's the Gerald Genta, Daniel Roth, and now Urban Jurgensen. Yeah, Gerald Genta. Gerald Genta has been bought by um, uh, what's that name? What's that brand? Bulgari, I believe, and then Bulgari is owned by Richemont. The Daniel Roth is owned by Louis Vuitton, and Louis Vuitton is relaunching the brand so sneakily. Like they're literally releasing um, all the watches the way that Daniel Roth released them originally. So it's just re-releasing and remaking all of the Daniel Roth's original watches, but better. Hey, shout out to Red Shovel. He said he heard my name. Give me 10 minutes. Oh, come on. Let's go. Red, hop on the stream when you get a chance. I'm going to try to. Okay, yeah, perfect. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to blast through this article. And then when Red jumps on, we're going to talk about some upcoming cool events. All right. These seem to be the most captivating to follow, the most challenging and acute. In-depth Urban Jurgensen, then and now. For an in-depth look at the history of Urban Jurgensen, the Jürgensen family and its offshoot, and the various eras of the Danish dynasty's history, you can read this in-depth story from Rich Forden from 2023. But as brief primer, I'll quote from Rich's story. Oh, okay. Hey, I'll save that for myself. Okay, and we'll just read the summary here. Born in 1776. Holy shit! That's when the United States became independent, right? 1776. Urban was incredibly intelligent, leaving Copenhagen at the age of 21 after Jürgen decided he had learned all that he could in his home country. His travels brought him to Le Loc, studying under Jacques Frédéric Fourier, to Paris to learn from Abraham Louis Breguet and Ferdinand Berthoud. Yo, this is nuts. The Urban Jurgensen learned from Breguet and from Ferdinand Berthoud. Breguet still operating to this day, and Ferdinand Berthoud is an existing in micro kind of independent brand. And then to London again, apprenticing from John Arnold of, I guess, Arnold and Son, right? John Arnold and John Brockbank. Urban Jurgensen was one of the best trained watchmakers in the world by the time he returned to Copenhagen in 1801, and he backed it up. Before his death in 1830, he produced over 700 watches, including 45 marine chronometers. Eventually, in 1979, nearly 150 years after the original watchmaker's death, a Swiss watchmaker and entrepreneur named Peter Baumenberg purchased the rights to Urban Jurgensen and to work with another watchmaker, Derek Pratt, to revive the brand. Well, it's not really a brand. They bought Urban Jurgensen, the name of a famous watchmaker, and they turned the famous watchmaker into a modern equivalent of a brand. So it's pretty cool. They had to get some permissions, obviously. So this is the watches that they went on to produce. A pocket watch. Oh, I think this is the original, right? See here, Urban Jurgensen, Sonnery, Copenhagen. Wow, these have to be the Urban Jurgensen watches. Let's see. Modern collectors will be most familiar with Urban Jurgensen's late 1980s and 1990s era, as both demand and pricing have risen on things like the reference to the gorgeous neo vintage perpetual calendar and the moon phase. This representation of the early Bomberg and Pratt era of Urban Jurgensen draws heavily on the vintage inspiration and techniques establishing a design language characterized by guilloche dial, stepped bezel, small soldered teardrop lugs, and large Breguet style hands. Okay, let me just go back up here. Let's see. So this is what they're talking about. See at the top right here. This is the one. Yeah, you see it. The Breguet hands is these chunky observatory, right? And then the guilloche. Guilloche is very tough to do. But these guys under Urban Jurgensen's name, they've been pumping this stuff out before it was cool. Yeah, nowadays there's like freaking 20 independent brands that do this level of stuff. But the 20, there's probably 100 brands that do stuff like this, but back then it was just like Urban Jurgensen, Kari, and that would be pretty much end right there. So that was not only the most successful and iconic, but also the language that many collectors and fans, myself included, had hoped the brand would continue. So, okay, after all, since Voutilainen began working with the brand in 1996, he was involved in this era and in some ways would simply be picking up where he left off. After the death of both Baumberg and Pratt, the brand changed hands yet again. You see, I think that's what Kari did, because you look at those teardrop lugs. That's what Kari Voutilainen's watches have today. So Kari was inspired by Urban Jurgensen and carried over kind of the design language that he liked over into his watches. All right. So look. What I'll just do here, Kari Voutilainen watches. I'll just pull up one of the Kari Voutilainen watches. Just a simple one. I don't want to bring out some banger. Okay, here, just for comparison. Okay, so here you go. You see that? Here's a Kari Voutilainen watch with. See, you can see the hands. It's got the Breguet hands. Guilloche on the dial. Whoa, there's some sexy ladies on the back. Whoa, hold on a second. It's got a I think it's a minute repeater, but it's a hunter's case back with some sexy ladies. Anyways, we're not gonna show the sexy ladies, but there you can see the teardrop lugs on the Kari Voutilainen watch that were clearly inspired by Urban Jurgensen. Kari Voutilainen, he was cool before all these new brands, right? He predates Rexepi. He predates um, all these modern guys, Xavier, the Raoul Pages. He predates MBNF, I believe. He predates this brand goes way back. Okay, so it's kind of a big deal. All right. So apparently both owners of the brand have died. So this is Derek Pratt, photo courtesy of Urban Jurgensen. There you can see he's working on the guillotine machine. He's got other machines there in the back as well. From 2011 to 2021, the brand was guided by the famous horological scholar and collector Dr. Helmut Krott. The associated family brand, Jules Jürgensen, was reunited with Urban Jurgensen for the first time in nearly 200 years. In the late 2014, a consortium of Danish private equity investors purchased the company, and movement design was directed by Jean Francis Majan. I think I heard this name, Jean Francis Majan. Let's see here. Let me just look this up. I believe this guy, award-winning master watchmaker. Let's see. I think. Oh, yep. He's the guy who worked on um, Francisco Mojan. Is an award-winning master watchmaker who has collaborated with some of the most respected brands in the world of horology, including MB&F, Cyrus, Harry Winston, Trilobe, Hermes, and Fleming. Fuck, Fleming. Okay, so just so you guys understand that all the connections here, right? So Urban Jurgensen. All right, so the brand was acquired by its current owners in 2021. Most people note Urban Jurgensen's 250th anniversary was in 2023 and eagerly anticipated the revival that year. But that was when Urban's father started his business, and the development of the new brand takes a longer amount of time. So that date came and went. Then there was the underlying question: which era of the nearly 250 years would be referenced, if at all? Would the brand be a reflection of Urban Jurgensen or tribute to Baumberg and Pratt? Now, not only do we have the answer, but we got to see what all the wait was for. Shit, this is cool. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting, right? Urban Jurgensen, he's probably was only making pocket watches because 250 years ago, right? And then when when Baumberg and Pratt purchased the company, or like reinvented the company in a way, right? Um, they've they followed kind of um, how would you say, George Daniels, yeah, kind of George Daniels's style, right? And where is the brand going to go now? The UJ1 Tourbillon with a remontoir de elegant. Wait, de égalité. Wow, anniversary. There's a lot that can be said about the brand and its new direction, including a punchy, modern, and fashion-esque branding campaign led by co-CEO Alex Rosenfeld. So you can expect more articles with hands-on impressions and possibly an interview with Voutilainen. Among the branding efforts are the reinvented typefaces and numerals set based on Maker's King's watch, delivered to the King of Denmark in the early 18th century, as well as the replacement of 12, Roman 12, with the zero on the dial. The goal was to reference the past while attempting to carry it forward. And the 50-page press release has plenty to say about that. But for now, we'll focus on the watches. Here we go. This is the first watch. Boom. It was this. Is this what you guys were all waiting for? How about that? Let me know, guys, in the chat. What do you think about this brand spanking new Urban Jurgensen? Is it hot or not? Let me know in the chat. Come on, guys. Here I'll do a different shot. There's a different color here from a different article. Here we go. Check this out. There's a blue dial. Wait, this one has. Oh yeah. So let's see it. What does this watch have? Okay, no. Let's go back to this one. All right. What does this watch have? So see here at the top, you see the 0. I don't know about that. 0. Okay. Urban York. Is that like a year 0? Maybe this is just the first year watches that they're releasing like this. But they got the 0, then there's Roman numerals, okay? Then in the middle you got a classic guilloche, Breguet style hands. Look at the Breguet style hands. Those are pretty cool. Very simple. There is, I'm not sure what this is. Probably a power reserve, right? 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 0 out of 4. Or maybe it's a full power reserve. Seconds at 6 with 2 styles of guilloche. You notice the very short lugs, right? Very short lugs and very boxy, almost boxy design. Speaking of boxy design, Red Shovel, welcome to the show.
Good evening, one and all.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. What's happening? What have I missed?
Hey, well, the big news of the day is Urban Jurgensen has been finally relaunched as a brand.
Oh,
I don't know if you've been following this, but Kari Voutilainen bought this brand back in him and some kind of a multi-billion investment group bought the rights, and they've completely redesigned the watch. Okay.
wow.
It's now, I mean, it's a big name, Urban Jurgensen. Apparently, he used to work with Breguet. He used to work with Arnold, okay, of Arnold and Son, right? 250 years ago, right? And
History. There's history there.
there's history, is important history. Actually, probably the most important history, right? Working
Everyone
with
wants a
Breguet. And
story.
he made a watch for King of Denmark.
Denmark is a king? I never knew that. I don't know.
It used to be a kingdom, apparently. Not only the Brits had the king.
So is this the new watch that's on screen then? Is this the
Yeah.
new one?
Yeah. There's actually 3 new watches. They're
Price. Tell me the price like straight away.
expensive.
Oh,
Okay, this is gonna be mega expensive right here. I'll give you the prices.
this
Oh,
fire
wait a
was-
second. There's no prices here. Wait a
Okay.
second. Okay, let me just go back. Go back here. Go
Is
back.
this like 10 tickers, like where we have to guess it?
No. You don't have to guess it. But let me just try to find. Oh shit. Okay, you ready?
Go.
So for not for this one, but the one with seconds, it's at like offset, like this one right here. Yeah, for
Mm,
this one right here. See this one?
yeah.
So for this one, because the other one apparently has a tourbillon. I didn't know that, but this one doesn't have a tourbillon. You see, it's got a very I don't know. Is it British? Maybe Denmarkish. Denmark, kind of British or French. But it kind of looks like Breguet in a way.
It does. It does remind me of Brigham. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna guess here.
Hmm
34th. Hold on. I see $39,000.
You're way off. Okay, because these guys are not fucking around. I mean, we're talking
All
about
right.
Carl
Okay. So
Voutilainen on the board, right? We've got Guilloche, Urban Jurgensen name. Okay, this is no, dude. It's $105,000.
Mm,
$105,000. Yes, it's 39 millimeters wide, 10.9 millimeters thick, 30 meters water resistance. Yeah.
mm,
Uh,
that's too much.
what's too much? What is there what's so much? What is that?
Would you rather have this or Brigga?
Well, I mean, it's the whole price point. I think I would never be able to afford this. I think I would stick to the Breguet. I would take the subscription. You know the subscription? It's a great watch.
I actually I prefer the Briggas, like, to be honest with you. Like this is a beautiful watch, but
Mhm.
it's a high
But it's
price.
not that beautiful. Like I honestly I don't get it. Well, 105,000. How did they come up with this price? Even like Simon Brett, right? Simon Brett, Recepi. I mean, obviously they're expecting that this is going to go above retail. If this watch was selling for 400K on the gray market, right? Then I could see it justifying paying 105,000, right?
Mm.
But I'm kind of with you on
Is
this
it
one. It's a
is
little
it
tricky.
limited? Is it limited edition or?
Yeah, good point. Good point. Let's see. See here. So 2025 UJ2 will debut with 4 different attractive models, or well done, highly elegant, presenting entry level of the revived Urban Jurgensen brand. It's entry level, yeah.
This is poverty spec. Poverty spec.
Poverty spec. Yes. This is for the poor people.
This is for the-
All right. If
Oh
you're
jeez.
broke, okay, we've got a watch for you guys. Um, no, it doesn't look like there's any. Oh, let me do it like this. Wait. Command F. Limited. Oh, here we go. Limited edition. So the 25 Urban Jurgens debuted with a limited edition model known as UJ1 anniversary watch. Oh, okay. This watch is the UJ2, and both similar in style. UJ1 also costing less than 1/3 of the price, given the UJ2 costs less and will be produced in higher numbers. It will likely be the most popular of the new urban jerkins. The brands further confirms that while they plan on releasing many new models in the future, none are planned to be priced less than $100,000.
So this is a
Okay,
premium. This is premium brand here.
very premium. Yep, this is top of the top of the pyramid, right? It's
But does it look? Does it look? You know, there's a lot of watches out there that look just like that. You know, there's you know, it's just Breguet. It just looks like a Breguet.
It is because the guy worked and learned from Breguet or Urban Jurgensen, the
Yeah.
OG Urban Jurgensen. Yeah,
I suppose if you're passionate about, like this guy, and you may pay that, but it wouldn't. You would need to have Sean levels of passion for Breguet for this.
Sean is smart buyer. He wouldn't be jumping on this watch.
No,
It,
but
it yeah.
another way Sean is very passionate about Breguet. You need to find someone who's passionate about this brand, in order to pay that price. No
They're
one.
passionate, but also with very little sense. See, Sean has too much sense for this to be spending money on stuff like this, because you know what you can buy for $100,000. The kind of watches you can get, right? This Urban Jurgensen, it's great, but I mean, they're gonna need to do a lot more uh branding. There needs to be more marketing, I think. And look, there is already a half a gajillion articles on the brand. but I don't know. It's like 100,000. Fuck. Okay, look. So this is 100,000, right? There's another watch that came out.
It's three
Okay,
times too expensive. That watch needs to be 39. And this needs to be
uh,
39,000.
39,000.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, let me show you something. Okay, yeah. Speaking of 39, all right. Here, check this out. You may be familiar with this brand. Have you seen this brand before?
And Shapiro?
Yeah, J.N. Shapiro.
I haven't seen this now.
This is a guy from L.A. Actually, a good friend of Cars and Chrono.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the guy
This looks
makes.
like a nice watch. This looks like a nice watch.
Yeah, are you liking it?
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. Oh, it's closed case back. But look at that. Look at the closed case back. That's guilloche on the back.
Mhm.
Holy shit. And then look at he calls this the infinity guilloche because he took a basket weave, a 3x3 basket weave, and then he made a basket weave inside a basket weave. Okay? Let me zoom it in here so you understand
Aspen inside
what
the
the fuck is
basket.
going on, because this is going to blow your mind. Okay, ready? Hold your head. Okay, like
Go.
okay, just hold your head like this so it won't explode. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna zoom in here. I'm gonna zoom in on the guilloche. Look at there's guilloche inside guilloche. You see, this is regular basket
Oh.
weave. Okay, where a standard basket weave. This is what uh you see this square right here.
Mhm.
See it? This is what what's his name? What's the the guy who created the coaxial escapement? What's his name?
Oh,
It's Roger Smith is his apprentice, the original guy. Daniel, fuck, let me see here.
put it in the chat. Somebody put it in. I can't remember.
Inventor of coaxial. It's just it's just George Daniels. There we go. George Daniels. Thank you. Oh, hey. Shout out to Thomas Burnett. George Daniels. Thank you.
$10.
Thank you. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, Mickey. George Daniels. I know. I had a brain freeze. All right. Yes. George Daniels basically revived the basket weave. And this is how he revived this is the George Daniels' basket weave with this square. J.N. Shapiro put an entire basket weave, an entire 4x4. You see here, 2x2.
Yeah.
Sorry, he put a 2x2 basket weave inside a basket weave.
Move.
Fucking insane. Okay, this is the most microscopic guilloche work on the planet, and that's why there's very little of it. As you notice here, he does the infinity only inside the subdial, right? He does the
Yeah.
regular standard basket weave for the whole dial, and then he does the infinity just for the running second subdial, because it is extremely difficult type of work. And so as you can see here, this is a J.N. Shapiro. He's done some insane watches recently, okay? J.N. Shapiro. Let me show you. He's done some insane stuff like this one. Look at that. That's an infinity on the whole dial.
Ooh, that is nice. Look at the sub down on that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You know how much this one cost?
Much.
That's like
No way.
75,000. Okay?
See,
Yeah.
see, that's much better value.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's cheap. It's cheap.
That
I
looks
was
that looks pretty stunning. I really like that sub dial.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's compared to this is why I'm bringing this stuff up, because like it's beautiful, right? It's fucking gorgeous the way he did this. What's going on there with the dial? Who knows? I mean, the guy is a next level genius, and he's done here. Let me see, Infinity series. Okay, let me just go back here. Could drop it down. I don't wanna dox this information. Oh, Resurgence. Okay. Okay, Resurgence. Yeah. As you can see here, it's got 3 types of finishes. You can choose your finish on the movement. Do
Mm-hmm.
like that. You can do square bridges. You could do wavy bridges. There's a little bit of an up close there on the guilloche and the hand, the hour hand, and the applied hour indices. Beautiful stuff. Look at the guilloche on the side of the case as well. Right? A king, sick. And then he also makes uh wedding rings with the same guilloche pattern. So his and hers, right? She can have a wedding band, and the guy can have a watch. Very very cool combo. Let's see. There's a little video here. Check it out.
Wow. Uh,
Right? Holy, that's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, so I see what Jay and Shapiro does, right? This is insanity, right? 75,000. That's kind of, and then I see the Urban Jurgensen. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold yet. Explain, please. I need a little, because Kari Voutilainen's watches are freaking insane. Oh, and so guess what? You want to take a guess how much this brand new J and Shapiro cost? So because you can see it, this is a steel case, right?
mhm.
There's no guilloche on this case, right? Very steel case, very minimalist, right? Closed case back, but it's got that beautiful guilloche dial, guilloche on the case back, which could be considered even better than having an open case back, depending what you like. You like guilloche, or you like the see the open case back movement. Beautiful, still beautiful hands, right? Breguet kind of Breguet-ish style, skeletonized, hand carved dial. These numerals, they're hand carved and filled in with the lacquer, right? Like
That's
a
nice.
logo's done the same thing. Beautiful. You want to take a guess how much this new watch from Jane Shapiro?
What's would it be Swiss francs or dollars?
Doesn't matter. It's close enough.
Let's say 30,000.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
30,000. Yeah.
that's what I think that would be.
I,
Yeah,
I think this is freaking over the
that's what the
top.
other
This is
ones would be as
great.
well. To be honest with you.
If I had 30,000, I would fucking buy it right now. Okay, because I think this is cheap. Okay, this is cheap for real. Let me just skip here to the end. 26, in fact, 26 US.
26 US.
Yeah, it's limited to 36 watches in
36
total.
watches.
Very
18.
limited production. Okay,
18.
18 with each dial. So there's going to be 2 dial colors, right? A black and a white dial. 26. I'll be freaking buying this right now.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah. 316L steel, 37 mil case, 8.8 millimeters thickness. This is the perfect size. La Joue Perret movement. All right. So it's not an in house fancy schmancy movement, but this is a movement that's going to be reliable for a very long time. Le Joue Perret. Joue Perret, if Daniel Katz was on the stream, he would go into a 10-minute lecture how incredible Le Joue Perret is. But it's a manually wound movement with uh 90 hours of power reserve. It's pretty freaking nice. Okay. It's the basically is the top quality movement uh for that money can buy. Or I'll like it's better than the Salida or ETA, okay? We got super chat from Pickle 2 pounds. Any watches piqued your interest, Red?
Does he mean like on this stream, or does he mean like in general?
In
If he means
general.
in general, I'm still thinking. I still haven't decided what to do with various, like with various watches. Um, I need to get, I need to buy something steel. A steel everyday watch. That's what I need to buy.
A steel everyday watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
It
You know, I looked at a Hulk. I looked at the even looked at the new Starbucks. As well. Like a 2025 one. The Mark II bezel.
yeah. Oh,
I've been looking
I
at a
have a
lot of.
Starbucks. I have Mark 1 bezel though. What do you think about the
Yeah,
Mark
but
1 bezel?
it's too dark. It's too dark. I like the lighter one.
You know, I actually I figured out there's two names, okay? The new one with the lighter green that looks more
Yeah,
like a Kermit, that's
yeah,
the Cermit. The Mark 1 is the Starbucks. You see, the
yeah.
darker green looks like the Starbucks logo, but the new one looks like a Kermit, like a ceramic Kermit. So it's the
Hmm.
Cermit. Mark 1, Mark
Okay.
2.
Yeah, so it's the stern, but then basically, that it was. I've been looking at. I'm looking at a few things. I can't decide to see what to do about the Pepsi still. Still can't decide.
I was told to advise you to keep the Pepsi, right? Like
Mm,
some people were telling me, "Oh, tell Red to keep the Pepsi. Don't get rid of it just because of certain memories, certain associations, something that maybe you want to get passed over." And
yeah.
I have, dude, I'm in the same boat with you. Okay, I look, I have a watch that I want to get rid of. Wait, where is it?
uh,
Uh, damn it.
Thomas
Bring my
Burnett,
best.
Polar Explorer 2 for the win. I read a Polar Explorer 2. That's a possibility, Thomas. Actually, there's a few of them for sale at the minute. At fairly decent money.
I might be selling my Explorer too. I want to sell my Explorer too. I'm getting
You're
the
selling.
gold dancer, man. No,
Well,
but Rich said he's interested in buying my Explorer too. But look, if you're interested in it as well, I'll
nah, well, no, no. Thomas just put that on the chat. It's one that I would maybe like consider, but
I
I
can let you
think I'm.
borrow it if you want. I'll bring it with me to what's it called, the Chicago, and you
Right to
can
Chicago.
borrow the Explorer too. You can see if that's what you really want. But dude, I'm with you. I have a cursed watch as well. Uh,
What's wrong with AWC? Like, why is it cursed?
I bought it from Satan.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
that's
oh,
why it's
oh yeah.
green. That's why it's green. So
Uh-huh.
I've been thinking, yo, I can't keep it in the house. It's just bad luck.
Mm.
Somebody will break into my house soon, and everything's gonna get stolen. So I'm thinking
Marcus Sharp says it's
either do I
bad luck,
perform a
Rachel. It's got to
ritual
do.
and lift the curse, or do I just sell it and pass the curse on to some unwitting victim in the future? It's like a monkey's paw.
I do actually have the Pepsi back in my. I actually, I actually have it back like in my possession now. Like, so I do.
Oh, you have it right there. Let me see.
No, I haven't got it right here. It's in the safe thing there, but
Okay.
but I've got it back now because it was away basically like twice. Once when I was going to buy that motor watch, and
Oh, you almost sold it then.
I've almost sold the Pepsi now twice, but
Well, look. Ask yourself this: why do you need the Pepsi? It's just that is that just a watch that you
I'm
like having in your
yeah, it's
collection?
the Pepsi's actually a good everyday watch because it's light and it looks good.
It looks fucking cool. It's one of the
It does.
coolest watches. Period.
Everyone loves the Pepsi, and even like when you go like to the shows, even like when you go to like things like the Red Bars and that, people talk about that watch. They like talking about that watch. They love the plexiglass on it. Like, they love the matte dial.
Yes.
It's hard to find a replacement for it.
How
Yeah,
can you replace the Pepsi? You can't replace. Look, what if you traded your Pepsi for identical Pepsi or similar Pepsi? Just a different in the fan. Like, would you? do you need to go that far, or you think this whole thing with the curses, this
I
is
don't
not
know.
real?
I don't think the watch is cursed per se. It's maybe, it's more in the mind. It's more in the
You're
mind.
cursed. Your mind is cursed, and the watch
Yeah,
is a reminder,
watch is
or it's
perfect.
not
Like,
even cursed.
the
It's
watch,
just yeah.
watch is perfect. Like, there's nothing, but
It's one
it
of the
would. I think that I'm sort of coming around to the fact now that this would be, the way there's some watches that you sell, and although you like them, you never really regret actually selling them, because but you buy them and you buy some, or you sell them and you buy something else, or you take the money and you never regret. I have a feeling that this would be, I would sell it and I would regret it.
oh,
That's what I'm
dude, the
starting.
attention that this watch gets.
Yeah, for the
That
money,
yes.
that's it's not a massive amount of money, but it's that gets the attention of a watch that costs 4 or 5 times as much.
Yeah. Even independent Urban Jurgensen won't get the kind of attention that this watch gets. Urban Jurgensen, people will think you're a Jurgensen
That's a watch, but
buying
see,
that.
those sort of watches are, for the likes of, you have to be so entrenched in that brand, and wanting like to know about that. And there's only people like Thomas Burnett's ever gonna like know, like what that is when you're wearing it.
Mm.
Quagmire, the IWC is definitely cursed him, dump it. Goodly.
Quagmire, $2 super chat. The IWC is definitely cursed him. Dump it, giggity. Yeah, no, I don't like. I'm not
I actually
married
don't.
to this IWC. I'll
I'm
just
not
take.
actually keen on the IWC anymore anyway, so I would dump it.
I have a different IWC. How many IW? You know what? Like, I like the Mark 20. I like that this is a green one, but I think I'll get a different version. Just I'll trade it for maybe a watch in the similar with a different
Do
dial color.
but do I buy like I'm looking to watch? I don't want to wear I don't want to wear the Pepsi all the time too, but I'm looking. I need something that is, you know stainless steel, that I could wear all the time, and not be not be like a not one of the not one of the studio underdogs, but like, what about a Breitling, just for a
A
laugh?
Breitling.
A
Wow.
Breitling. What about something like that? I don't know if I want to go down the Omega line again, but maybe Breitling like this time.
Wow. You want a Breitling? That's a
I just,
departure, man.
does it have to be Rolex? Maybe we should try and stay away like from Rolex for a bit. I don't know.
Mhm. Let's see what other brands are available. Breitling, unless it's aerospace. I want Breitling aerospace. But let's just see. Let's see what other brands are there. Right? There's Panerai. You had a Panerai for
I've
a
done
week.
Panerai now.
Yeah,
I've done it now like a couple of times.
and you didn't stay with it either time. Okay, you done AP. They break way too easily. Um, Tutors. You had tutors, right?
Yeah, I've
You
had
had
tutors.
the 39, right?
Do you know that in Belfast, the watch apprentice wouldn't even go in like to the tutor shop? He just didn't see the point. So he wouldn't go in. He just says, "Nah, nah, it's just like a fake Rolex." He didn't want to go into the tutor on the boutique.
Oh.
He wouldn't go in. He wouldn't go in. He wouldn't do it. Wouldn't
Okay,
do it.
fair enough. Fair enough.
No, no. I've had the tutors as well. I've had the
Yeah.
tutors and I've enjoyed, like, I enjoyed the Plagos 39. Um but no, maybe just a different brand.
It's a
Brand.
different brand. Something. Now, how much do you want to put in into this different brand? Looking to spend. How about a Moser Vanta Black? For yourself, what do you think with the tourbillon? Now that would
No,
change things around.
not with a tourbillon. No, I don't
Not
see
with
the point of tourbillon movements. Yeah, it's too. They're too expensive. For what they are.
Mhm.
What does Thomas say? A Breitling Avenger Night Mission GMT
Oh,
DLC coded.
let's see. Let's pull it up. And Mickey says black, black, black.
Black is Black's a possibility.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see here. 5,700. Oh, you know what? It
Ooh,
looks like a brand that you are a bit familiar with already.
April. This looks like the sort of watch that somebody buys who wanted to be in the army
Hmm.
buys, but they were too fat to get into the army. That's what
Yeah.
that's, that's the
uh,
sort of watch that they buy. It isn't out. No, it's
it's a GMT. Oh, tricky. Look at that. I mean, it looks like a. You know what? It just looks like a classy U-boat.
the only thing is that DLC coded. I would imagine that would s- that would scrape. I know right well.
It's
I
gonna
would have
rub
that.
onto your wrist. You're gonna have a
I would
black
scrape that.
wrist after wearing this watch. Rub off onto
Does
your wrist.
Thomas have any experience like with this watch? Like, does Thomas know what this coating's like? Is it any good?
No, it's pretty good actually. Diamond-like coating. It's unscratchable.
Fuck's sake, I've heard that before.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
But
I'm
yeah, it's
unscratchable.
not. It's not like the DLC. DLC is the one that looks like paint and it chips off on the edges, and then it has this beautiful patina.
It's a nice watch for a certain type of person,
I don't
but
think this is a watch for you, though. I
no,
mean,
it's not a watch for me. No, that doesn't feel like an everyday watch. That feels like it feels like a watch that, as they say, someone who's in the sort of like military stuff would wear.
mhm. Look, I think you should check out Joma Shop for Breitlings because they go for 50 to 60% off on Joma. Look at this. Look at this fucker.
That's
Top time.
horrible. That's horrible.
Why? How's that
That's
horrible? It's great.
brutal. That strap, it's awful. It's like,
That's a shark mesh bracelet.
oh no,
Shark mesh change things up.
no, I wish the
Red
shark
change.
let it.
It's got red on the dial. Look at the red time. You see the chronograph? It's got the red time on it.
It's
What
awful.
time is it? It's the red time. Okay, okay, you don't like this one. Do you see the depth of the discount here though? Are you seeing this? Originally retailed for $8,000. It's going for 3,750. That's
That's because no one in their right mind would have paid $8,000 for that. And I'm struggling to find anyone that would pay $3,000 for it too.
I think it's a beautiful watch. Look at that.
No.
It's gorgeous. Very different. Very out of the ordinary. Look, it's not too thick. It's not too skinny. The finishing on the way. Column wheel chronograph.
I hate that bracelet. I hate it.
The bracelet looks like the No Time to Die bracelet.
Yeah,
Breitling. Look at that.
the last time that we were actually the time that we was in Omega with the Watch Apprentice, I tried that. I tried the No Time to Die on again, and and the new Seamasters, like with the same bracelet, and it's hard to know whether I like that whole bracelet and clasp. It's very bulky, like at the bottom.
Mhm.
That clasp is so bulky, like at the bottom.
Yeah, it is very bulky. You're right. Let me
But
show
let's.
you. Let me show you some four watches here. This
What
is this is
about?
this is
Okay,
available for sale right now. A
okay.
buddy of mine is selling his kind of beater collection, his shitters. And this is what he's got. Even Thomas Burnett is saying, "Get carbon doxa." Well, here's one available for sale. Is a carbon doxa in Tiffany blue. All right, what do
We
you think
tried
about
this
it?
watch. Remember, we tried this watch
Yes, we
in
did.
Geneva. Yeah,
What
we
do you
tried this
think?
watch in Geneva.
I think we were very critical of it.
It's no, I actually liked. I liked the sort of grey black sort of version of it, but this one here,
Hype.
it
It's
that's not
nice.
an everyday watch. To
No.
me, that color doesn't go like everything, so it's like a really nice, fun fashion, like fashion watch that. It's if you like Tiffany blue, it's good, but no, I wouldn't buy it as a daily.
Okay. Okay. It's too bad. It's too bad you wouldn't buy it as a daily. It's a cool watch, though.
It is a cool
Okay.
watch. It is.
Yeah.
It is. And
Yeah.
that was really one of the first times on that trip. Remember, where were we? It was in the Beau Rivage, wasn't it, that we seen a few of these?
Yes. The
Yeah,
Beau
and that was
Rivage.
really the first time that some of the doxes that we got shown on I think we're on the balcony that day. That's the first time I really said these are really nice watches.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that didn't like them too much. But okay, okay, okay. The Doxa. You know what? Like they're continuing to sell. Very popular. The Doxa is very popular. This carbon watch is cheaper than you could ever imagine. But also, he's selling a Mad One. How about that? A Mad
No,
One, red one, red one,
uh,
red. Think about it. It's a color
again,
match.
it's a nice watch. I think doesn't Thomas have something like this too?
Oh, he
Um,
has the green one, the Lucky
yeah.
Clover. Yes, he does.
Again, it's a nice watch, but it it just feels like a fashion watch that
Yes, it is a fashion watch. It's
and it
a.
should be and it should be much cheaper even like than it is. I think
How
it
much would
doesn't.
you pay for it? Make your offer.
What's retail like on that? Like, what is retail like on those now? I've lost track.
Let's see. Mad One. Oh, let's actually go to Chrono 24. Mad One. Let's just put Mad One. Oh, there's not even a single one. Mad. What? There is no Mad One. Let's see. MBNF. Mad MBNF watches. Okay, here we go. Let's go to low to high. Okay, so there's one on. There's actually several of them on uh Chrono 24 for 3,600.
And is that new or is that pre-owned?
It's used, good condition. 3,700. Here's one for example. Here, let me.
Yeah, what's the retail and like? What do they normally sell for new?
hmm Let's check. See, it's got some wear and tear. It's got some scratches. Case side. Okay. Mad One red price. Let's see. Price. Uh, retail price. You know that these used to sell for 12 to 15,000 on the gray
That's
market
that was
in
in the good old days.
2022. Dude,
That was in the good old days.
the good old days. It's unbelievable. Okay, it's 3,000 Swiss francs retail.
3,000. That's my retail. It's mm,
That's your cup of coffee. That's your cup of coffee. Let's do one more.
it's worth about. Let me see.
Would you pay 3,000 for it? No box,
No.
no papers.
Oh, is there no box in the papers even?
No box, no papers.
Let me see. Let me come up with a figure here. It'll be
Come up
brutal.
with the
Like,
figure. Red is, guys, come up with the figure. Let me know how much you, the viewer, would pay for a Med 1, no box, no papers. It's good condition. It's nothing detrimental, no detrimental damage.
it's 1,000. That's all
A
it's worth. I know.
£1,000?
That's all it's worth.
Oh, come on, man. That's
You gotta be,
ridiculous.
you gotta, it gotta be brutal now. Like, it's hard to sell stuff like that. No box, no paper. Nobody wants it.
I mean, no, there's people who want it.
Yeah, but
Like,
what?
okay. It's tough.
That's what. That's all it would be worth. Like, to me, it's probably worth more, to somebody else who actually like really looking one.
Okay, well, this is a really low ball. £1,000. All right, let's just go to the next one because that's way too low.
What's this?
Okay, check this out. That's a Louis Erard Vianney Halter collab. How about that? Doesn't that look a little bit like
It looks a bit like the studio
U-boat?
Underdog. Yeah,
Studio
it does.
Underdog?
It reminds me quite a
Sure,
bit. Uh-huh.
sure. It's got, but you see it, the bezel, how it's got these rivets, right? It looks like a ship's porthole. Kind of Gerald
Mhm.
Genta, a little bit of that inspiration. And then look at the crown. The crown has these rivets as well. Here, I have
You know
a
what it reminds me of? It reminds me of another brand here that I'm going to. How
maybe it's a
expensive are
V.
they? What's the price of these?
Um, I think this is about 4,000,
By
4
4,000.
grand. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let me see. There's another that instantly reminds me of a different brand that I want to try and find here.
Vianney Halter. Ooh, it's 4,444 Swiss francs,
Okay,
and they
take it.
have them on Watches of Switzerland. eBay, it goes for 10,000. Oh no,
What?
yeah, there's one. No, no, there's just one delusional fancy. But actually, on eBay, the cheapest one on eBay is 6,000.
Take a look in the private chat there, and I've put a link to a watch brand that immediately like reminds me of that.
Okay, let's see here. Let's pull it up. Here we go. Oh, oh, wait a second. Okay, this one. Helson watches. I've never seen this shop. Helson.
Go to that one on the
On the
right hand
right.
side.
Oh, this one. This one
Yeah,
right here.
reminds me
Oh,
does remind me of that one, doesn't it?
yes. It looks exactly like it, actually.
Same sort of thing.
Yeah, the bezel with kind of rivets, but yeah, it's different. Okay. Oh, this is a thick. Yo, come on.
Whoa, that's
Come
like
on,
a
man. What?
jeez.
What is this? Is this a cannabis container or is this a watch? It looks like a
That's
cannabis container, like one of those cannabis grinders. Dude, no, this is ridiculous. That the Louis Erard that I showed you, that's a legitimate watch. Actually very respectable. Here, I'll
what.
pull it up for you. Here, check this out. Louis Erard, he's a legend. Okay, and Vianney Halter, bro, Vianney Halter's watches sell on Phillips auction for $400,000. All right, so this is a boss collab. Look at that. Limit, and this is limited. It's a 43 mil case, but it wears like a 41, I would say, because you see the the case back is smaller than the bezel. The watch kind of
Yeah,
shaped outwardly like a bowl. Yeah.
yeah. That's actually quite a nice. I actually like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Limited to 173 pieces. And you can see it on the red. It's a great watch. And this one is box papers, everything. Now you don't have to buy it. Look, I'm just bringing it up because somebody is selling it. I think they would let it go for 4,000. if somebody's interested. Oh, and let me show you something. Vianney Halter. I'm gonna take away Louis Erard. Now, Vianney Halter, check this out. This is Vianney Halter, all right? Vianney Halter is a serious watchmaker, all right? He's a freaking legend. The watches. Let's see some of his watches, okay? Check it out. Look at that. What the F is this? Exactly. Look at this. I haven't, but let's see what he's got here. Look at this. Sapphire case side with 2 balance wheel that are going in opposite directions. All right. If you thought this guy wasn't serious. So this is the kind of shit he makes on his time. And then that was a side project.
That's
Right.
beautiful. Huh?
Right. Look at all the sapphire case. Oh, the case back, the case side. It's wild. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
right?
nice.
It is
That's
nice.
nice.
Now let me go here. Oh, what the fuck? Deep space resonance. Holy shit. Hold on a second. I wanna see this. Deep space resonance. I wanna pull this up for you. Get your mind shattered. Expand it, okay? You ready to expand your mind, Red?
Go,
Okay,
go.
let me expand your mind to new horizons. We need music for this, all right? We're talking independence tonight. It's your Urban Jurgensen and Vianney Halter. Here we go. Expand. Here we go. I can't hear it.
I can't hear it either.
Okay, but look at that. I think there's no sound. But look at that shit. What the F?
It's like a classy Jacob and Co.
Yeah. It's like holy shit. Yeah, it's like yeah, you're right. It's like a classy um Jacob and Co. Exactly. It's like if Jacob and Co. wasn't a joke. If it was actually if they were trying to prove some type of a concept. But then you could see his signature double balance wheel. Whoa. What the fuck, right?
But do you actually think that? But see, see as a piece of a piece of machinery as such,
Yeah.
it's brilliant. But see, actually, as a watch,
Mhm.
as a as it's not to me a thing of beauty.
Mhm.
So it's not, it's it's technically brilliant,
Yes.
but it's not a like that's not a beautiful watch. Like I don't think it is.
Well, I don't think you got anything to be worried about because there's only one in existence. Okay. And oh, see here you can see the dial. All right.
Yeah, it's prototype.
Holy shit. Look, it's got resonance. Whoa. Oh, you see here at the bottom. You see plus, minus. What the hell? Okay, it's very deep. All right. There's a whole press release here. How he developed it. That's the earlier iteration. How do you tell the time? Even fuck. Okay, dude, it's you know what? Look, it's
It
it's
is what
it's
it
it's
is.
a thing, right? It's a thing. Deep space resonance prototype, new technical device coming back to Earth from outer space in 2021. It you know what? It's a piece of art, right? On the wrist, where he's testing some type of technology, right? It's kind of cool. Not for everyone, I get it. It's not for the faint of hearted. But that's the thing, right? This is what this guy Vianney Halter does, right? Like you know the kind of the mind that you need to have to make this stuff, right? Like think about it. Like this guy makes this stuff. It takes a certain level of genius, or I don't know. I mean, you got to have some kind of a psychological thing to be able to handle this type of creativity, right? There's two in
Mm.
existence. Okay. Hey, Thomas Burnett says it was meant to arrive tomorrow. Oh, something is arriving. Lucky bastard just tuned in. Are these auction watches? No, those are not auction watches. We're just talking about some watches here that a friend in the watch community is selling, and Red is brainstorming some watches to buy. So I thought,
Yeah.
hey, let me just bring this up, show you some stuff that's available. Let's brainstorm some ideas for what could be a great, like, a daily watch for Red.
Thomas traded, Thomas Burnett sold his Kermit then to Watchfinder. Oh,
Really? What? Kermit? He had a Kermit?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that what he said?
Eh,
Oh, here.
Thomas,
You could get MD watches regulated for 400 euros instead, Shah. That would
mhm,
be
quite
supporting
an
an
hour.
Irish brand. Why don't we get you an Irish brand?
Oh, I tell you what's happening soon. There's a certain brand in Belfast that's opening up their new retail store, and I will be going getting a sneak peek at it uh, before it opens officially.
Ooh, what's
Nomadic,
is there what?
Nomadic's getting their own retail store.
Nomadic
Yep,
Watches is
yeah,
opening a brand new boutique?
yep. They're opening a boutique in Belfast.
Holy shit. I love Nomadic watches. Okay, let's pull up Nomadic. Nomadic is a
See, see
serious
that one
brand.
there. See
This
that
one
one?
with the
Yeah,
yellow?
yeah. That's the one that I nearly bought at the British Watchmaker Show, but they only had one of them on the day, and
Mhm.
there was the other guy. I forget his name who we were speaking to. He actually bought it, so that is a strong possibility, that watch there,
This is an incredible watch.
and it's not overly expensive either.
And they probably could give you a friendly Northern Irishman discount, help promoting the brand.
Yeah,
Not that you
just
have to ask, right? Sometimes it's good to buy full price and support your fellow countrymen. Oh,
there's
check
always
this out. They got this Hodinky magazine volume 12 in the background. I almost went to a Hodinky. I had an invite to the Hodinky launch party. But I got a heat stroke, dude. I was hanging out with Goldfinger in New York City. We're busy doing like a million things, running
uh-huh.
around the city, and I overheated, got a
You
crazy headache, and then I was like, "Oh no, I'm not going." I couldn't. I just had such a headache. I felt like a ice pick was stuck in my brain. Brutal.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. So I had to escape, run home, take a rest. But this is great. Let's see. Matt says Red Shovel, Blank Pond, 50 Fathoms, or Glasuda CQ. Oh, he wants to know which one you prefer.
Glass shoot, definitely. Black Pan is a brand that I think it's a it's just a boring brand now to me. Even their boutiques and all now just bore me now.
Let's see. Let's just check Blank Pond here real quick because I like Blank Pond. Oh, look at this. These are dropping in price, guys. The mil spec on European Watch Company is now
98.
19.8. That's cheap. Okay? That's very cheap. All right? Oh shit. This is the original mil spec, but on some funky
Oh,
Milanese
that
bracelet.
bracelet's terrible. Jeez.
It is. But my dream is to someday own a modern remake of no rad dial. I kind of like the no rad. But hey, check this out here for you. They have titanium 50 fathoms with blue dial. How sick is that? That's a great watch, dude. Look, with the white gold rotor, there's some serious engineering here. I think this is the best of the blank pond. It's so
It,
cool.
it doesn't look special enough, but it doesn't look special enough.
I really like it. Hey, we got Blue Reaper. Hello from UK, watching with the boys. Long time viewer. Shout out to the Blue Reaper. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We love doing these shows for you guys. Love giving you some good advice on watches.
Get the glass shooter up.
Glaciator.
Glass shooter.
Let's see here. Glasuda. So I actually prefer blank pond when it comes to a diver, like a daily diver. You know, this one, that's a big watch. By the way, Split Hair says, Red, you have lost the weight. Tim has gained the weight. Are you trading weight now?
That's brutal.
It is brutal, but I am losing the weight. So both of us are getting rid of it. I'm shredding pounds. No, I lost 10 pounds.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. Before I got completely derailed by the Hawaii trip. But you know what? I maintained. I haven't been losing, but I managed to maintain. I was eating fucking some amazing stuff. Desserts, I wasn't skipping desserts, which I should have, but
I'm slow. I am gradually losing weight, but I'm doing it slowly because I found in the past that if you lose the weight, like very quickly, you just put it back on again.
Yes.
It's so easy to put it back on again. So I've been, it's been, suppose maybe 6-7 months of gentle like decline and maintaining it, because people I know start to go, they start to lose weight, gain weight, and then it's.
I found a way to lose weight once and for all. Actually, I cracked the secret formula. So once I lose this weight, by the way, Red, I'm going down to 150 pounds.
What's that in kilos? What's that in kilos?
Hold on. LB2.
I'm in kilos, but I can't do the pound things.
Okay. So that's 2. So right now I'm 210. Okay. That's 95 kilograms. Okay. I'm going down to 150, which is 68 kilograms.
Oh, that's that's a lot.
That's light. That's what I should be.
But are you doing that on like body mass index? Is that what your BMI says you should be?
Yeah.
That's not necessary. Now, that's not necessarily like 100% accurate, because you going down like the 68. Did you say that's a big drop?
Yeah.
That's a big drop.
60 pounds. Yeah. It's a big drop, but I have to do it. Yo, shout out to Mr. G.
What's
fellow
up, guys?
watch collector. Mr. G is coming to Dubai, right? I believe so.
Okay.
I hope so. I hope he is. Mr. G. And Double D. I took 150-pound dump last night. There we go. Split Hair says, Tim, you don't weigh 30 pounds less than me. No way. I'm 210. I'm 210. I have, look, my phone tells me how much I weigh. Hold on. Focus. Yeah, right there. You see it?
How does your phone know how much you weigh?
I have it set up. My weight is connected via Bluetooth. Via Wi-Fi to my phone.
Oh, you have scales that are connected. You have scales that are connected. All right. Okay.
And then I put the notification on the home screen as an ever, as a permanent reminder. Where
That's
am I
actually a
at?
good
You
idea.
see? This is actually just the first step of my it's only a few steps program
Yeah.
on how to once and for all lose all the unnecessary weight.
It's hard. It's hard.
No, it's hard if you don't know the secret.
You got to reprogram the brain. Remember you said that to me. You got to
Don't give it
reprogram.
away. Hey, don't give it away to these guys for free. Hey, it's a patented technology. Can't just be.
Are you putting a paywall up here? Is this a
I'm gonna
paywall
make,
thing?
dude. I'm gonna monetize this thing.
Oh,
Something.
yeah. Jeez.
Dude.
It's
I'm
gonna work.
trying. I'm trying to
It
make a
works.
living
It
here.
works. It works.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Yeah,
We're all
guys,
good.
upvote. Look, if we get let's do this. You guys want me to share the secret? But the thing is, the secret, it's not gonna. If somebody is not ready to hear it, then that's not, revealing it to them is not going to
No.
spoil it.
No.
But look, I'll reveal it if
This
we
is
can
like
get some super
it's
chat.
like the Tim Wright dad in reverse. You know, the normal Tim Wright dad was like just eat and drink as much as you can, go around as many sort of bars and restaurants, and eat as much free shit as you can. Whereas this sort of
Don't do that. That's the whoa. That's number one. That was a Tim Wright diet. How to gain fat, how to gain weight. I have a secret for that. Eat all the free food that's given out.
sandwich point 17.
Dude, I was in Hawaii, right? Red, we have to go to Hawaii. Dude, you're gonna freaking love Hawaii, bro. I saw a volcano.
I know. I've seen a couple of your pictures, but I have a feeling that I might be bored in a way. I might be bored after you've seen all the scenery. Oh no, you see,
Dude,
that looks good, but
dude, that's Mickey sponsored content right there. Okay, guys. Thank you, Mickey, for sponsoring the volcano content. Look at this. It's spitting out flame and fury. It was insane, dude. The whole earth around this place was on fire. Everything was smoking. So crazy. Yeah, highly recommend that you guys visit Hawaii. It's not often that this volcano blows up like that. It just happens from time to time. Sometimes people miss it. So you can come in there and it just might not be popping off. So yeah, I do weigh. I thought you said 150. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. I'm not 150. I'm 210 now. I'm gonna be going down to 150. So guys, enjoy the transformation. You'll get to. I already dropped 10.
it's good.
And how many did you drop?
Pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. We'll have to do the conversion here. Let me see.
You can tell me how many kilograms you dropped.
That would be. I see. 18 kilograms.
18 kilograms.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on. Convert pounds to kilograms. Hold on. You said how many? 18 kilograms?
Mhm.
Dude, that's 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is significant drop. 40 pounds. I'm trying to drop 60. Well, 70 in total.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, like
You want to drop like another 20, 30? What do you think?
What
What do you think? Are you gonna stop there? What's your
No,
ideal?
no. I'm just gonna keep at it, but I'm gonna do it slowly. I'm gonna do it slowly, and I'm sort
Yeah.
of using that, the technique that that you said about, because that's part of it. That's definitely part of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
It starts in the brain. The weight loss
does.
cannot happen unless it starts in the brain first. And then everybody who's in the chat saying, Ozempic, go, Ozempic, go, Ozempic. No. Ozempic is not curing anything. Ozempic is a patch, not a solution. Because Ozempic, it's like putting a Band-Aid on a hull leak. You know, you got a ship and you got a leak in the ship and you're putting a Band-Aid on. It's not gonna help. It's just a temporary thing because as soon as that you get off Ozempic, and plus, I heard some people Ozempic stops working, so they have to then get a higher dosage, and then they have to switch to a different Ozempic like
You have to.
drug.
It's only see here in Northern Ireland. You don't. It's not actually prescribed yet, so you would have to pay for it anyway, and it's quite expensive. Like as far as I know, to actually
Yeah.
get those injections.
Hey roommate. Speaking of skinny, gained weight. Okay, maybe stop eating those gummy bears. Hey, bring the gummy bears. You
Bring
guys, you have to
the-
see this.
Here we go.
You have to. You have to fucking see this. All right. The roommate is out of her mind. Okay,
Why? Why? What you done
bro.
there?
Look at the gummy bears that she's eating. All right, guys.
There we go. Haribo gummy bears.
This is the bag. 4.5 pounds of gummy
Wow.
bears. Well, how many gummy bears are you gonna eat? Fucking Christ's sake, this is not even a family
That's
size.
brutal.
This is a
That's
school entire. You can feed an entire school. Look how big. It's bigger than my head. Usually people buy a bag that, you know, like a small bag, has like 2 or 3 servings. This thing has got 68 servings of gummy bears. And then she's like, I've gained weight. I don't know how. Right here.
That's brutal.
Thank you,
Like
roommate.
that's like a feed bag, that you'd have on a farm. So it is, you can imagine just the cow just putting its head in there.
Yeah. Freaking huge. It's huge. But yeah,
Brutal.
that stuff, I quit that stuff. You know, yeah, I'm drinking over here an energy drink, an excess energy drink. It's a buddy of mine. He's part of this cult called the M Way, the M Way cult. But it's a 15 calories energy drink, kind of a Red Bull thing. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the water, you gotta push water, guys. If you're not pushing 64 ounces of water a day, you're not gonna lose weight. There you go. Red is drinking water.
Well, this is actually tea. It's tea. Got to drink your water, but we done it.
You saw that? Pushing
Done.
water, guys. Whew.
Push.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Tim, you're not convincing. Lead rinse. I can't remember.
On the weight
what were
loss.
we speaking about? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
look, we just talked a little bit about the weight loss. Look, I'm into progress. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle. I'm gonna be killing this weight loss. Rich is joining me on the weight loss journey. He's also about 60 pounds overweight. So he's like, dude, I gotta do it as well. And yeah, so we're not baboons, all right? We're not
Rich is
baboons
one of the
here.
people that actually inspired me too. Rich inspired me too, actually, that because there was that
Yeah?
photograph of him wearing the tight white T-shirt, and it inspired me.
Yeah, it's traumatizing. It's burnt into the back of my brain.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together as a team, guys. Okay.
It's
Let me show
hard.
you some stuff here. Okay. We're choosing watches, a perfect daily beater wristwatch for people who tried everything. Right. Look at this. They got a Maurice fucking Grossman for 29.9. I should
Whoa.
sell mine. What do you think? Before it's too late. You think they'll trade me? Let's see it. Let's see it.
I
Do they have a
don't see
Rolex?
this.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you ever want to sell that watch.
I shouldn't, right? I shouldn't sell that watch.
You like that watch too much,
I do
and
like it, yeah.
again, it's one of those watches that is a talking point.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was gonna bring it to Hodinkee party.
mm, I wouldn't sell it now, to be honest with you. That's what's put me off. I'm selling the Pepsi. It's just that there are certain watches that you just can't sell.
Yes.
Policies you should never sell any watch. I don't agree with it. No,
No.
some watches some watches you can't sell, but some watches you buy and you wear them for like a couple of months and then you just want to move them on. They're not keepers.
Hmm. I sold a watch, by the way.
What watch did you sell? Which one? Oh, you sold a watch. Which one? Let me see.
Dude, you know
I
what I
haven't.
sold?
No.
Look, honestly, I couldn't keep it. I sold the guacamole.
You sold it. You
But I
ordered
have
it, but I hadn't even realized that you'd ordered it. You see, I didn't even know that you'd ordered it.
because I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna order. Did you make any money on it?
everybody told me don't order it, Tim. It's a disaster, and I agree. Yeah, it would have been a disaster if I got it,
I
right?
need to get. Uh-huh.
So I figured, you know what? I'll buy him.
Oh, you
I'll
bought them both?
do the review, and I did. See, I did a video on it, right? I did the unboxing. I did the unboxing video at the
Oh,
Mexican restaurant of all
oh,
places.
I did. I didn't get time to watch, but I thought you were using somebody else's watches. I didn't know that these were yours.
These were mine. Yeah.
All right. And did you make any money on them, or did you just sell them for what you got them for?
You want to take a guess how much
No idea.
how
I've
much I
lost
sold it
track
for?
about these. I've lost track with these studio
So
underdogs.
I bought them for $650 each,
Uh-huh.
and then
And you got
I
950
listed
for the
them.
midge.
Huh?
Did you get 950 for the midge?
No, I didn't sell both yet. I just sold
Oh.
one so far. Only one sold. Only the
Oh.
guacamole sold. The avocado is still available for sale,
Mhm.
but the guacamole sold. It sold for $1,085.
That's pretty much what I thought. Yeah, it's not bad.
Fuck yeah! I might
What?
keep the other one at this point.
Mm,
No, sell it. I don't have the money, to be honest. I'm fucking broke, man. I haven't been making money. I've been on a freaking vacation with my family, spending
do you
like
still
there's.
have this? Do you still have this one? The
Yes, I
Fierce Fury?
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should sell that as well. I'm gonna make a video on the gimlet and list it too. I can't
Yeah.
keep it. Dude, I've got freaking credit card bills up my ass.
Um, this never got used anyway, so this is a fresh one too. Never
What's
sold it.
this? What did you get?
That's the gimlet too.
You have the gimlet?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. You know that's an expensive watch.
I know. That's the
You want to sell it
gimlet.
for £1,000?
No.
What are you gonna do with it? Let's see. Unbox it. Or do we need a super chat for the unboxing?
Put it on it. It's never been out of the box, really.
Oh my god.
Never
Come
been
on.
out of the
Let's
box.
see it. Let's see it here. This is ridiculous.
Super chat,
Uh,
super chat.
Super chat, guys. Super chat. Bala, I only buy
Super chat,
stuff that
son.
I'm super positive I want to keep for long run.
And I've
And
still
Bala.
never used, the the one that I bought like in London. The other studio underdog. It's still here. It's been sitting here like See, this is what I mean. Like you start getting too many
Salmon
watches, that you never use. This is the thing.
The salmon skin?
No, no. This is the what do you call it? The Goofy Panda. Remember
Goofy.
me and Manny bought the same watch in London
Oh
at Time and
yeah.
Tide.
Yeah.
I haven't
The
worn mine yet.
Goofy Panda. Yeah. The Goofy Panda.
Let's
Goofy
see if we
Panda
get
is cool.
let's see
The
if we can get
Goofy
gimlet
Panda
out.
is very cool.
See if we can get the gimlet out. We'll just take it out here. Let's see. Nice leather.
Let's see.
There we go. There is the gimlet. There we go.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Brand
Wow.
spanking new.
Now that's a
Small.
watch.
It's
Now
small.
that's one.
Small,
Mm.
so it is. See, there's
Mm.
like them in it.
That's really nice.
It's like a small panorama, like I'm not.
Mm. Yeah, it
Mm.
is, right? Oh, it's actually a little bit too small.
It's maybe too small for me.
Maybe too small, yeah. Is it too small for you? Shit.
I think it is. I think it is.
Shit. Okay. It's tricky.
Beautiful watch, like, but
It is. Wow, look at that.
beautiful watch, but
It's really nice. And you know that's full loom.
yeah,
Full loom dial. Okay?
yeah.
Full on loom, baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, or should I? Is it worth keeping it? Do you think for like it's dead money now? Like anyway, you know, so it's dead money.
You know, they're actually going for ridiculous money on eBay. I mean, if
I
you
know, but
wanted
like,
to
are
sell
they
it,
really? Are they really like?
studio
There
under.
was a few at the start sold for like quite a lot. I thought, but then just
Oh shit,
Double D says he'll give me 250 for it. Oh, thank you, David,
dude,
but I'll reject that.
dude, this one sold for 2,700. 2,700 US dollars. Oh, there's mine. That sold for it says 1,250, but I took an offer. It didn't actually sell for that. Yeah, I took
Abe
the offer.
says we thought you give it to somebody else, Red. Actually, it was meant to go to it was meant to go to someone else, but there was another arrangement made on that, right? So I'm not going to go into the detail of that, but I ended up with the watch still. So,
Dude, look at this. There's another one that sold for 2,778. These are selling for up to $3,000, man. Look at this one. Signed with the signed rubber
yeah.
signed strap. $3,000. Should we get them signed? Yeah, go for
No,
more
I
money.
got you see, I no longer remember the luminous, sort of board, you know, like, the photo board that you got with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that bit anymore because that was signed. That was signed by Richard, and sort of autographed, like for somebody. Yes, that bit there. I don't have that bit anymore because that was somebody else's name went on that.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Oh, my God. Look at this one. Sold on April 9th. It sold for $4,000. This one sold for $5,000. Dude, what the fuck? $5,000. Here's another one. $3,000.
You're never getting 5 for it now, but it's never happening. Should have sold it at the time.
I'm gonna make a video on it, and I'm gonna list mine for $5,000. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's not gonna sell for $5,000. That's the thing.
I know what. Look, I'll take an offer. I'll list it for $5,000, and then I'll take 3. I don't care. Like,
Okay.
it's insane. I have too many watches. No, but you know what? I don't want to sell this watch. It's such a beautiful watch. Full loom, cushion case. It's Fears X Studio Underdog.
Yeah, it's
2 brands in one.
It's probably worth keeping it for a while yet, and then you know what'll happen? They'll bring out because that was such a success, they're going to bring out another one, based on another sort of cocktail. So when that comes out, people who don't have either of the watches will want them both. So the price of those ones, I think, will probably go up again of the original one.
Not necessarily. Okay. Sometimes when the new watch comes out, the older one, just people move on. They want the new one. When
Think so?
there's only one gimlet, that's when people
Yeah.
are willing to pay big money. Then when it becomes like 7, it gets diluted and the whole value, I feel like, it drops.
Could, or maybe, they get to that sort of stage like where they want to start to collect that whole sort of like series. Could be.
I don't think so. I
No.
think look at the history.
We'll sell it now then.
Look at the history here, right? The longer you wait, the price is going down. See, March 17, 2,700. But when we go back to when it just originally launched, when the
that's when
hype
it's
was at
just
its
out.
peak.
I'm talking about if they bring out, a different
Oh,
cocktail
and the
watch.
revitalize the hype, yeah?
Yeah, revitalize, and then someone who gets, the new one maybe then wants to start a collection and they've never got the gimlet, so they go hunting for a gimlet.
But also, you know what the problem is going to be? Is that they go hunting for the gimlet, right? There's 200 of them. But there's going to be a lot of people who own the gimlet, and they had it for 2-3 months, and they're like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to sell it. How long am I going to keep it? I tried it. It's a great watch, but I'll take $3,000, right?
Yeah.
Or $4,000 or whatever. And then when these people who had it for 3 months, you see, when it's fresh, nobody's selling, right? Everybody's keeping them. And this is actually very low quantity, 200 pieces. It's actually quite low.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
But people get bored, and when they get bored and they start listing their watches on sale because they want to get the new one when the new gimlet comes out, or the gimlet 2.0, or the new drink comes out.
Mhm.
They'll want to get the new stuff, and they'll sell the old one. So I don't know. I think that theory, it works both ways. We can see it with okay. Let's think of other brands where something like this happened. Okay, when there's one color and everybody likes it, and then the brand releases a whole bunch of colors, and then the whole thing tanks. Has there been anything like that in the past?
Is that maybe like what's the price of the Tudor Chrono Pink? Like now that
Oh,
the now that the now that the Tiffany Blue type one like has come out.
pink Tudor Chrono. I think it dropped. Here, look, 9,500, 9,300. These were 35,000 when they launched. Here's
What?
one bid for 8,000. Yeah. Here's, oh shit, look at this. There's one sold for 5,250. This is sold for 5,000. That's nothing.
What's
It's a $35,000 watch.
What's retail on that? It
It's
couldn't
about
be much.
5,000.
Uh,
And it's sold for 5,000. There you go.
but again, the only thing is that people don't. There's like a cult nearly, with these sort of fears and studio underdogs. It's not like Tudor, like where people are maybe wanting to collect like the colors even, but with studio underdog, people do seem to want to collect them all.
Yes,
You
because
don't
they're
think so?
affordable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
it's a
actually
different,
can. It's
it's a
possible to
different
collect
grade
them
of
all.
buyer. It's a different grade of buyer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not. I agree with you're saying to a point there in that when they bring out the new one, everyone will want the new one. But I still think there will be people who will get the new one and will also then want to start building a collection because Fear Studio Underdog, they are not going to let this cash cow die. They're going to bring out another one for the next British watchmakers and another because they sold on that day. What was it, like 200 watches? £200,000 worth of watches.
Wow. Yeah.
That's a lot of watches.
It's a lot of
A
watches.
lot of money. Like and we were even standing in the queue. We hadn't even went to spend that money. We people said, "Are you here for a gimlet?" We went, "What the fuck's a gimlet?
What is a gimlet? Yeah.
It's £1,000 anyway." Oh fuck! Take my money. Yeah,
Take my money.
it's insane.
They
Where
haven't.
where
Yeah.
where else? It's marketing. Where else would you go into not not having planned to spend £1,000 and just hand it over? We had literally seen that item. Remember when we got up to the front of the queue and there was like three of the watches there? You
Yeah.
literally got to see the item for 20 seconds before you had to buy it. You didn't have time to try it on. It was literally pay your money now.
Or get out of the queue, and you're already there waiting in
Yeah,
the
you're
queue.
there. Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to miss out.
It's the fear. It's the fear of not. It's the fear of
The
not buying.
fear of missing out, is it?
It's a fear of missing out. It is.
It's also like being part of the in group. Oh, you're one of the lucky ones. You're the chosen one.
Uh-huh.
But it's just a watch. Look, Studio Underdog, it's a legitimate brand. They know how to market the stuff, okay? They understand that, you know, they you should tell the story to justify everything that you do. And yeah, like, oh, it's just all this is just a watch with the green dial or with the yellow dial. But they say, oh, it kind of looks like an avocado. And the other one kind of reminds you of the color of guacamole. And
Do you know
they,
what actually put me off this brand? Right, I actually, their watches at the start, the watermelon that I actually quite like them. Right, what
Mhm.
put me off this brand was the time. It was one of the British watchmaker shows where they launched that pizza watch, which I still think is just ridiculous. It's not a. I don't like that watch, but it was the fact that they were all running around. Remember, like with those hats on, the pizza hats.
There was a
Uh,
Pizza Hat.
Yeah, they run around, and they were making.
I
That
did
that
not
actually
see
really put me
that.
off the brand. That really put me off the brand.
Real, oh, I
Yeah,
completely missed that. I did not. Would pizza like a chef hat?
yeah, yeah. You weren't at that show, but there was a stand. They had the stand at the back, and then your guy Richard, and then who's the other guy from Time and Tide? Was it Andrew Morgan or no?
Andrew
What do you call it?
McCutcheon.
Andrew McCutcheon. He was like running around, like with the chef's hat on too, and they just looked ridiculous. I thought, and I just hated the watch, and I started to hate the
Oh,
brand.
very unfortunate.
Even though the watermelon one is, I always did think, it was a nice watch, but that
Yeah.
sort of put me off the brand.
Well, you know what? That was part of the marketing, right? The
Yeah, and it's good.
kind of, hey, we'll dress up like as if we're making real pizza. This is not a watch. We're
Mhm.
chefs cooking up a pizza pie, right? And serving it to you. And they had even the shtick, right? Hand delivered. Like that,
Yeah,
those pizza watches, you can only buy them in person. They
that's
won't
right.
sell it online. A very clever, bit of marketing. Hey, you want this one? Yeah, I'll have to fucking buy a flight to get there, right? It creates an obstacle, a challenge for people to get it, right? Oh, it's not like, see, like they make some watches they have, like, oh, the watermelon. That's their common watches. You can order it online. Done. But then they have these secret models that, hey, if you want to collect them all, you're gonna have to get out of your basement. Okay. You're gonna have to buy a ticket to London or Australia and fly out.
Hmm.
Mike Lewis says, "Red shovel, sell quick. You might get 3,000." Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
I might get 3,000, or I might be able to. I don't know. Maybe I suppose everything has its limit. Like. I don't need to sell it. Like that's the thing. Like I don't really need to sell it, so I might just keep it.
Yeah, there's no, technically speaking, there's no rush to
It's
sell it.
not a
But if
big,
you're
you
gonna
know. It's
sell it, now is probably the best time. You're not gonna make more money later. You might
no.
get less, or you might be able to get your money back later down the road.
I don't
But
know
if you want
whether
to get
to.
maximum,
I don't
yeah.
know whether to sell this Goofy Panda one or not, but because I never wore it, and do, do I keep this one or do I sell like the salmon? Don't know. Still got the
You know
salmon
what?
ones.
Look, if you want to build a genuine collection of watches, right? A genuine collection.
Mm.
I think maybe sell the salmon. Because Goofy Panda, that's your Watches and Wonders watch. You
Yeah,
got it during Watches and Wonders with all the guys. It's great, kind of keeper for good memories, for good luck. The salmon, you got that. You tried it out. It's a great watch, but you bought it at the same time that you bought the gimlet,
that's
right?
right.
You bought two watches. You don't need
But
the
but
gimlet and the salmon.
I like yeah, yeah. I'll maybe get rid of the salmon because I haven't worn it now like for a bit, and
It's an
yeah,
expensive watch too. It's not the
yeah.
cheapy
It
six
was
hundred and
it
fifty
was
dollar Goofy Panda.
I think it was I think dollars like $2,000. I think that one was.
Yeah, yeah. It's about $2,000.
Yeah,
It's
it's 2,000
expensive.
bucks. Uh,
Hey, shout out to Father
yeah,
Artifact. Hey, Tim and Red. Hey,
alright.
Father Artifact is the guy who got the pizza. Studio Underdog. Remember, I picked up one of those pizza watches for him.
That's right. I'm sorry, Father. I just think it's a ridiculous watch, but everyone each to your own. Like.
Oh, look, everybody needs a fun watch.
It's a fun one. I
Phil,
think
yeah, just sometimes you need a fun watch.
yeah.
Not every watch you own has to be some fucking big
Well, that's right.
baller
That's
piece.
why like my fun watches are the U-boats, and a lot of people hate them. So yeah, but still,
Yeah.
but like I still.
Maybe you should get another U-boat.
Well, that was a big consideration. So it was too, because
Yeah.
at Watches and Wonders, I had the good sit down there and seen a lot of really nice U-boat ones.
Mhm.
And they have over the years, like they have, sort of toned down the sizes and sort of toned down like some of the outrageous stuff.
Yeah.
And they do make, and see their straps are amazing too.
Wow.
Those U-boat straps are amazing.
Wow. What is this?
Don't know what that's one of
Look
their
at,
sort of mad ones.
holy shit. Why don't you get like one of these? Like a fucking insane U-boat.
That's crazy.
I know, right? It's for a mega fan. Let's see.
Double D says red. That's a misconception. Not a lot of people hate U-boat. Everyone hates U-boat. Thank you, David.
Dude, this one's got Florence, Rome. Look at this. It's got
Oh, that's what it is.
all
Oh,
the
yeah.
the entire Italy
I want to
on
go
the
there.
case.
I'll tell you what, but I'm not going to buy a U-boat again until I'm actually there. I want to go there and buy the U-boat from the boutique
Mm,
there.
in person.
Yeah, I want to go and buy a watch there.
Wow. Dude, look at this. This is the U-boat. Whoa, what the fuck?
That's beautiful. That
Hyper
one. I tried that
round.
one on.
You saw
I
this?
tried
You
that one.
tried it on?
Yeah, I tried
How
that one
was it?
on. It's a good watch.
Let me try to pull it up. These
If you go to my Instagram thing, there's actually a video of me trying some of them on.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't edit the video to delete like somebody else yet, so they're there. But
Okay.
if you go to my Instagram, you'll see it there.
Let's pull it up, Timmy. Red. 1 second. Red shovel. Share. Here we go. Got ad block notification here. Let's just close that. Come on, close this. Come on. Oh. Okay, it just won't close. You see, you can click. Okay. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. Fears, you had it signed. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Uh,
And then, oh, is that the U-boat right there?
yeah, well, that's one of them. That's
It's a good looking watch.
go over to the video there, or go over to the other one.
This one?
See that
Oh,
one?
video.
No, not that
Watches and
one.
Wonders.
Yep, try that
This
one.
one?
Yeah, and that should be like a. There
See here.
should be
Oh, the U-boat experience. The Fought
no play it.
Firenze. Whoa. Pretty cool. Look at all these crazy U-boats.
No,
Oh, she tried on. The
oh dear.
rich chick tried on the U-boats. What does she think? Is it cool?
I don't think she liked them.
She's not a fan. Oh, look at this.
Now that one was
Very thin
brutal.
watch.
That one was brutal.
Dude,
When the-
whoa. Whoa, what the fuck?
that was brutal.
What the Oh,
No,
look at
that's not.
this.
That was a really that's just a slightly different colorway, to what you had up on the screen. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful watch. I think it is.
Holy shit. What is that? Look at the bubble. It's like all
It's
three-dimensional.
oil filled. It's oil filled.
The entire movement is oil filled?
Yeah.
That's bananas, man. Absolutely bananas. Okay, and then this one's oil filled too?
No, that's not oil
It's
filled.
just crystal. It's the thick crystal,
I
yeah.
think that's called a capsule watch. That one's called a capsule one.
The
This is just
capsule.
like a sort of a stamp dial. This
Oh,
one
man.
I wasn't so keen on this one here.
Not very keen. Okay.
No, I'm just not keen on that
The
particular one.
capsule. Do you like those capsule ones? Let's see.
Yeah, that other one was good. This one, not so keen on that one. And
Oh, who was that?
that's
The owner?
Italia Fontana. That's the owner of U-boat.
Whoa, nice.
He doesn't speak much English. He's Russian.
Italian guy. Wow. It's an interesting brand, to be honest. Yeah, they've got a lot of kind of nonsense. Let's see the side profile here. Can I zoom this in? No? Fuck. That's screwed up. The website is not. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That's the sapphire. Was that sapphire crystal?
Yeah, and then
It's
see
like a
the lugs.
fishbowl.
See the lugs.
Mhm.
They move. They move. Those those sort of darker lugs. They sort of move and sort of like fold around your wrist.
Whoa. Okay, so they kind of hug your wrist a little
Yeah,
bit
they sort of
better.
hug
That's
the
cool.
wrist.
Humble Pine, nice to
Boy.
see Red on the show. Hey, cheers, Humble Pine. U-boat, never mind. Sorry that Red is on the show. Hey, we love U-boat.
Good
We
to see you,
love
Humble
you.
Pine.
Humble Pine. Yeah, we're just kind of having fun here, just looking at other watches. Like nobody discussed U-boat on anywhere, but they're continuing to evolve, change. Oh, it's a battery operated. Look at this battery made in Italy. And is that how you set the watch with the coin here?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
How is it quartz? I don't get it. It looks like it's got all the kind of gears in here. And there's only a 4 and the 8. It's pretty ballsy
I think it's good
design.
to watch.
It's different, right?
Different.
It's very different. It's all about the design. I think these are a little bit more practical here. These look cool because the way, and it's also battery powered, but it has a crown on the left-hand drive, working between 0 degrees and 60 degrees. What does that mean? Oh, it's like
The operating temperature.
operate. So if it gets below freezing, the oil what freezes and it doesn't work?
I don't know. I don't know.
What's pretty cool about the oil, guys, is that it makes the dial look like it's printed on the underside of the crystal. So here, when it's moved, look at that.
Bubble
It
moon.
creates this optical illusion where as if everything is printed on the underside of the crystal. It's crazy. And the only thing, and there's a bubble that you could use as um to see if you're installing shelves straight or not. You know, like a level. You can use the
Spirit
watch
level.
as a
The spirit.
level.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
It's pretty cool. You can see if your table is level. Yeah, it's oil. Yeah. Pretty
Mhm.
cool, right? Interesting. Interesting thing there is. Let's see. What is that? Oh, you can unscrew, set the time. Oh, you can see how the hand goes through the oil. Pretty funny. Let's see it one more time. Boop, boop,
Mm.
bloop. That's a cool watch right there.
It is.
How much is that?
I think it's 2,000, isn't it? 2,000 something.
Why don't you just get one of these as a
I
beater?
might. I might, but if I'm gonna buy one, I would like to buy one from the boutique, you know.
Yeah, of course. You get it from the boutique. That's a decent looking watch. Probably the best U-boat money can buy. Because there's other stuff is just horrible garbage.
Some of their stuff is still like ridiculous. So
Hmm.
it is. One of
Like,
the I do actually regret selling, not the other, because I had three U-boats. I've only got one now. I did sell two of them, and I don't regret selling, like the two that I done. But there was one in the past that I regret selling, that had like a cream. It had a cream dial on it. You can
mhm.
get one that's quite similar still like to this day, but some of their stuff is just like crazy. Other pieces like are okay, I think.
Hmm. Wait. Do you mean you give them 2,000 for it, or they pay you 2,000 to take it away? Just to clarify. Look,
Neither
at
one.
least it's not like one of these, all right? Because
I
this
didn't like
is
that one. No,
yeah,
I didn't know. There's something just about that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that dial. There's something about the sort of like guilloche as such that I didn't like.
yeah, it's very ugly.
Go back, go back and try and go back to their main page there again and
Mhm.
sort of scroll down. There was
Look at
it.
this one. What the fuck?
That's the one I had.
Italia.
That's the one that I sold. I sold that
That's
one.
the one you sold?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. It's a very simple design. You
yeah.
want how much did you sell it for?
Um, well, what size is that one? Or hold on. Oh no, sorry. Actually, the one I had was the 47 millimeter version.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's
I had it had originally. I think it was originally 4,700, and I got about 3,700 for it, I think. So I didn't lose that much on it because it
Oh,
was, yeah, because
you
I'm
know
not sure they do the 47 millimeter one like anymore even,
mhm. I'm
but I
looking
was,
here, they're not even saying what the size is. They're saying it's 17.3 millimeters thick.
no, but the clues in the title of the watch, if it says, I think it says like 55 like in the title there, so
Oh,
that would be
okay.
the
You had a
55
smaller
millimeter.
one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
classical 55. Yeah, so it's a
Wow.
55 millimeter, which is just like ridiculous.
Yeah, this is nuts. That's unfortunate. Oh, so this one is 45 then, right? Classic of 45 is gonna be 45. Okay, okay. That's it.
Scroll down more, scroll down
Hmm.
more. Oh, see that see the sort of cream dial one there down.
Cream. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, this one.
yeah. You see, I think this is
Yeah.
quite a. See, I think this is quite a nice watch.
Let's see. Is this the one you have? The other one you have?
No, I had one that was quite similar, like to that.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is the same as the one with the blue dial that I brought up
Yeah.
yesterday. Earlier, sorry, the previous one. But out of different material, different dial.
Yeah, it's a nice sort of
This
that
is
sort of
like a
cream.
Panerai dial, kind of. Kind of
Yeah,
similar-ish, something
I think
about
that's
it.
nice. I think that's a nice watch.
I don't know. It doesn't look that great with the suit, with the black tie. Kind of an
No,
odd combination.
no, don't
I mean, you're
know.
trying to make a statement. I mean, what kind of statement is this with a black tie? You wear a
No,
Cubo.
you're not. You're not going to buy this one. I can see that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a small dick energy. Maybe. No, no. It's like it's like arriving in a Hummer to a high school reunion. It's like,
Oh,
I don't
God.
know about that. What about this one with the crazy
That's the one
fucking
that you were like. Remember,
I
not last
love
year,
this one.
but the year before. Remember, we looked at this one like the year before.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the one. Look at the patina. It's brass, I think, right? And that. Oh no, no, no! It's not brass. It's the same material that Statue of Liberty is made out of. What is that made out of? What is Statue of Liberty? You remember what it's made out of? Some kind of a
Can't
material
remember.
that
Yeah,
patinas
it's up.
very easily. No, it becomes green. Kind of what this is what's happening here. Copper, maybe copper. Wait.
I
It
don't
might
think it's
say here.
copper. No.
Unique by name, unique by DNA. The number edition Dark Moon watch Unico skillfully blends modernity with past styles, highly individual creation and pride of craftsmanship and handmade work. Each Unico possesses its own identity thanks to the treatment with carefully selected oxidizing acids. So
Uh,
oh no, it's made out of AISI 316L steel, aged bronze. Okay, so it is bronze
yeah, it's bronze.
with aged bronze PVD treatment, completely filled with a special oil that enhances the dial. You know what? The dial should say break glass in case of sex emergency. So sorry, lube emergency. You need lube? Boom, smash the glass, get the lube, ready to go. Dark Moon. Pretty cool. I like this one. This is I think my favorite of the lot. But okay,
Yeah,
let's yeah. You want to talk more about the U-boats? What do you think? You want to get the U-boat? Would you get another U-boat?
I'll get a U-boat, but not on. But I'm not ordering one until I'm going to buy one at the boutique. So that might be. I
Mhm.
don't know when it's going to be. Like, and
Save it for Watches and Wonders. Maybe next time we go to Watches and Wonders, can you buy it right there
I
at
don't
the
think you can
Watches and
buy it
Wonders?
right there. No, I think you have
No.
to.
It's
I don't.
Italy. Go to Italy.
Yeah, if we're going to go and see Ocean or something, maybe we'll maybe
Yes.
go. Yeah,
I'm going to Italy with the roommate.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. It's already in the plans. I
Wow,
I
where's
have to
that?
book flights actually after the stream tonight. I know I have to go because I went with my parents for
Uh-huh.
the Hawaii. The
Yes.
roommate didn't come with us. She
Oh,
her vacation was misaligned, so I owe her a vacation. So I'm gonna be going with her to Italy later this September, actually. In
oh,
September. Like
oh.
late September.
You might. So you'll probably not be doing Geneva Watch Days then, because it's late September.
It's early September. Actually, I
Is it?
got the yeah,
Is it?
dude.
Oh,
This is it. The information
oh,
on Geneva Watch Days is now live. Here we go, guys.
oh.
The Geneva Watch Days has been announced. It's that time of the year again. This year, this year, this is some kind of a typo here. This year, your Geneva Watch Days will take place from
Oh, fourth.
4th to
Oh, right.
7th of September,
Wow.
catching the end of the first week of September. This is one of the best times to visit the city, as the temperature will still hopefully be up in the mid 20s. And if the skies are clear, we should get amazing lights to take wrist shots of all the new watches. Check this out. It's a picture of all the major attendees from last year, from left to right. Let's see. Do you recognize these people? Do you know who we got here?
Uh,
Let's see. Let me make it full screen.
I recognize some of them.
Yeah, yeah. So we got Andrew, right? McCutcheon on the left, right? That's Andrew, Time and
Yeah.
Tide. And I'm not sure who the guy next to him is. The immediately to the right of Andrew, but the guy after that, that's the EWC company
Mm-hmm.
guy, watchmaker. He's a watchmaker for EWC. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Let me see.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember
EWC.
him.
Huh?
I remember some of these guys.
Oh no, that's not. It's European watch company. No, it's E something. I forgot. I forgot the name. Sorry about that. It's not EWC. It's some other brand. Something close to EWC. But the next two guys, you see the white guy and the Asian guy. The
Uh-huh.
Asian guy with glasses, that's waitlisted. Waitlisted, and his
Mhm.
friend, and both of them are co-founders of the Fleming watch company. Then you got the guy who created the triangular watch. Remember Anemo
Mhm.
watches? Right? What are they called? Anemo watches. Let's see, pull it up here.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Mhm.
let's see here. Anoma, sorry, not Anema. Anoma. That's the creator of this. Oh shit! Of this watch right here.
Mhm.
Anoma. Right? That's the guy.
I don't like
Uh,
that watch.
you don't like it? I thought
No.
I like it. I really like that triangular watch.
No. It's just
Anoma.
the
You don't like it?
no.
Mateo. Mateo is the name of the guy.
I find sort of watches that are not round hard to like.
Mm. Yeah, but there's so many round watches. You gotta give props to the guy who decided to make kind of a triangular watch. There's not a lot of triangular watches out there, right? There's the Elvis Presley Hamilton watch. There is, and that's pretty much it, I think, for triangular watches.
No.
So he created kind of a Belle and Bleu, kind of Cartier Belle and Bleu triangular watch, and the triangle is a little bit offset. You see, the case is offset with the crystal, like the crystal is not exactly in the center. It's a cool watch. Tim G, thank you so much for being member. 30 months. Mike Lewis, how about the Breguet
New
new
release.
release? Oh yeah, there's a new Breguet release. We'll take a look at it in a second here. Anyways, then you got the Sasha Davidoff, I think. Davidoff brothers. I'm not sure who the next guy is, but I know after that you've got Mr. Toledano, the creator of that crazy Toledano and Chan watch. Toledano. Oh, maybe that's the Chan. Oh yeah, that's his co-creator of this one, the brutalist design, the Toledano and Chan. So that's Mr. Toledano and Mr. Chan. Okay, that's the watch. And obviously you got the Waco at the end there.
Mhm.
Waco with suspenders, man, looking dapper AF. There was a lot of brands participating. I remember this bar very intimately.
Yeah, remember that? Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had a
Mhm.
lot of fun at this bar. I'm not a risotto. Remember the risotto? Whew.
And the
It
pizza,
was
remember the small pizzas too? They were nice.
Oh yeah, small pizza. See, you can't do that. That's the Tim Wright diet, and it
I
actually
know.
gains you a lot of weight. If you want to gain weight, guys, great way
You,
to do it.
you literally ate everything that was presented to you.
I
That
was
was the thing.
hungry.
Yeah, I know. I know. We were. So.
I was very hungry. And then there was some big name watchmakers. That's Kari Voutilainen, right? Oh no, sorry. That's the Breitling CEO in the gray suit. I'm not, and I know the Max Booster, right? Max Booster, and this what's the CEO of Breitling? CEO. He has a very cool name. He looks like Biver. Oh, it's George Kern. George Kern is the second from the left. Oh, I'm guessing the first guy. That's because he's wearing um a Bulgari. It must be a Bulgari CEO. Let's see. Bulgari CEO. CEO. Let's see. Bulgari. You know what? It might be him. Jean Christopher Babin. Is that? Or maybe it's not him. Actually, that looks like the guy in the middle. Oh, yeah. Jean Christophe Babin. That's the guy in the middle next to the lady. That's the CEO of Bulgari. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah. And I think you see the lady, let's see here. CEO of, let's see. They might have names here of everybody. Like from left to right. No, they don't. No, they
no.
don't. Okay,
Oh,
so I think that's the CEO of Ulysses Nardine. Let's see here. Let me just Google it. Yes, yes, it is. That's
mhm,
Patrick Pruniak. See the guy in with the blue shirt. That's
mhm.
Patrick Pruniak. I'm not sure who the lady next to him is. Might be his wife or something. I'm not sure. And then at the very end there, um, you know who that is?
I recognize that guy for sure. Were we
Yeah.
speaking to him at one stage?
Uh, I think we spoke to everyone.
Uh,
Um, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
so-
Oh, maybe that's the guy in the middle, the tall guy. And I'm getting confused right now. Patrick Pruniak. Oh, he's the CEO of Ulysses Nardine. Um, shit, was he before working for Jared Perigo? That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, what? Pruniak was also maybe he was a CEO of Jared Perigo. It's wild, man. Okay. It's difficult. I don't know everyone's name, but guys, if you know, let us know in the chat. Look, there's gonna be a lot of very important people in the watch space. So it's cool. It's cool to attend these watch events. Um, I think look at this crowd. Look at that. Whoa. We were doing a lot of streaming. There's this
Yeah,
guy's.
but we were. Do you not think we were lucky that year to, get into the various events because we hadn't really planned that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was insane how lucky we've gotten. Waco is a big part of the reason why we were so
Mm,
lucky.
yeah,
He helped us out immensely.
we did.
Um, so it would be cool to attend again. Let me see if the website is up and running. Live coverage. Let's see here. Best releases. How do I go? Uh, oh, do I just go Geneva Watch Days? Let's go to Geneva Watch Days. Geneva Watch Days returns for a sixth. This is already sixth edition.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
wild. Oh my god, look at this picture. Who's here? I'm not even sure.
Oh,
These might be just some of the attendees.
mm,
Pretty cool. Let's see here. For 2025, the event signature by the sea, by the lake. Okay. Look, I will. We will do the coverage. I mean, if I could fundraise and get the money, I would love to do it. But I can't afford to go to everything. I gotta take care of the roommates. So if somebody wants to help out, um, if you guys want to help out, if you want me to go there again, it's not gonna be like mega expensive. You know, I think we could do it pretty cheaply, right? Oh, the website is not working. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
It's not working right now. I think they're refreshing it. It's gonna be ready soon. So when we get more details, I could talk about. Oh, you can see the Patek Philippe building in the background. You see there
Mm-hmm.
with the two flags and the giant clock. It's the infamous Patek Philippe building. Dave F451, thank you so much for the upvote. I will try to hunker down and make a lot of watch shorts. Maybe it'll help grow the channel. I don't know. What do you think, Red? You want to go?
Um, I don't know because I've actually just agreed to do a trip to Edinburgh in August,
Oh,
sort of late August, that I
yeah.
used to do all the time. I used to go to the festival, the Edinburgh
Yeah.
Fringe Festival. So I've actually
What festival?
the
Fringe.
Fringe, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which is like it's like there's a lot of the whole city gets taken over basically like for a month. There's lots of different like events and venues. Some of them
Yeah.
large, some of them like like just like in tiny pubs. And and there's different acts. There's like there's comedy acts. There's sort of cabaret acts. There's all sorts of things that go on for the whole month. And it starts early in the morning, and it sort of goes on like all night. So
Wow.
you can just go from show to show, or you can you can book stuff like if you
It's
want, but
non-watch related. It's just cool stuff that happens around
it's
Edinburgh.
it's just cool stuff. I used be before COVID, me and some friends used to go every year to it.
Nice.
We've been once just at the tail end of COVID, and it wasn't so hot then, but it's
Now it's gonna be popping off.
well, the the big problem with it is that it's so expensive now to stay there. It's about a hotel room per night. The cheapest one you're going to get is about $500. That's the
Wow.
thing. It's so expensive.
Wow.
So so there's some of the acts don't go anymore because they say it's too expensive now, like to stay there. Because they have the book, like for a whole month. They obviously, like stay there.
Hmm.
But no, it's I'm looking forward to it, but to go back there again. So that's at the end of August. So it might be if I'm doing Geneva Watch Days, it might be hard to organize.
Yeah, I think maybe we skip this one because we'll do the um we'll do
I
what's it
think
called? The
I think I'm going to book. I still haven't booked the Chicago thing, of which I'm going to do
Chicago, yeah.
actually.
We're going to
Yeah,
the wind up in Chicago. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We'll do that, and then I think I'm also going to book because we obviously have Dubai in November, and
Mhm.
then I think I'm going to book watch time in New York as well, like when it comes up,
Yeah.
which is October, as far as I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I think I'll book that.
We gotta choose our battles, right? We either go to the the Chicago or Geneva Watch Days. I think Chicago. We've never
I think
been to
Chicago somewhere
Chicago.
different. I think it'll be
Yeah. And
different
then we're
here.
doing Dubai as well. So
Yeah, and we're gonna do
tons
Dubai,
of
again.
expenses. Uh it's fucked. It's fucked. So my watch channel is reminding everybody watch time New
We'll see
York
this month.
tickets
Yeah. Well,
go on sale soon.
even though I've been to the show many times, because I think that's a good trip, like for me, because you have Watch Time New York, and then you obviously have the wind up, like is there too. So it's a big, it's like two shows going on like in the city. There's plenty of people normally at it. And for me, and for me traveling, New York's quite a it's an easier place like to get to, than some of the other cities in
Yeah.
America. So
It's the
uh,
easiest city for me to get to.
yeah, for sure.
I'm already here.
Yeah.
Take a $3 train ride.
So I'm gonna book. So I'm gonna book it too. So yeah, I'm gonna book that one too. So that'll
Okay.
probably be. I don't know. I think Geneva watch days for me might be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, let's
Let's do
focus. Yeah,
let's
it's
do
too much.
Chicago.
I'm going to Italy for the fucking, to go with the roommate, give her a vacation. It's gonna be September. It's okay. We can skip. We're doing Dubai, so there's no
Yeah,
point of
it's
doing
gonna
Dubai.
be. It's gonna be.
Oh,
It's
go
gonna
to
be.
Edinburgh. That sounds a lot of fun. Say hi to my cousin. Maybe you can stay with my cousin. I don't know if that's possible.
You have a cousin in Edinburgh?
He's there as a refugee from Ukraine
Oh,
with 3 kids.
wow.
Yeah, right?
Jeez. Edinburgh.
Jesus.
Edinburgh is a beautiful city. I really like Edinburgh. It's gorgeous city, like so it is. And in the heyday of the festival, I just wish it would get back like the way it was. There was no better city, than Edinburgh during August.
Really?
Because it's just that you can sort of you can completely like just wing it on a day. You can leave your hotel or wherever you're staying at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and you can just walk into a show, which quite a lot of them, like, are free. Now, sometimes you walk into something and it's crap. Other times you
Yeah.
will find an absolute gem of a
Like the
comedian.
yellow face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can walk into something like that, or you can walk into something that's someone who's just starting out in their career, and it is absolutely brilliant. And there's
Yeah.
been a few times like where I have went out early in the morning at 9, 10 o'clock, and like you're maybe not getting back again like the like 2, 3 in the morning, and you've just went from show to show to show to show to show, and it's just been amazing.
Sweet. That's something I would love to go to that as well. But I think I might be doing something big in
Oh,
August. So guys, stay tuned. Uh it's gonna be insane. Insane
something
stuff.
big.
Yeah, really, really big. And not like fat big, just big, big cool shit happening. We're doing cool
Cool.
unboxings. Yeah.
Well, I'm
We're
gonna have
doing
to. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
on there
let's do it.
soon
Let's wrap it up here. I think
because
that's
I'm going
there you go.
to
That's a
a
fun show.
going to a Porsche event tomorrow. So I am. So
Oh yeah. We're gonna you're gonna be able to join the stream from there for a couple of minutes. Show us around some Porsches like we did last time.
but it's early in the morning. It's like
Oh,
it's in fact I've got to be sort of on the road in the next sort of like 5, 6 hours even.
take some
Um,
pictures.
yeah, I'll take some. It's part of, if anyone from Northern Ireland's watching, it's part of the Cultraw hill climb event. So it's basically like with the various cars up a big fucking hill.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. It's good. I'll try and take some videos and all of it too. But
Mhm.
Porsche Center, the Porsche Center Belfast sent me an invite and free tickets, so I'm gonna go down to it, and then they have a proper parking area and that, so you can park right up at the house, like the big sort of like mansion house too. So
Yeah.
so
Hey,
I'll.
if you're there and there's really good internet and send me a message. I can
Uh-huh.
start up like just a quick live stream. If I'm up and I'm not doing anything, just send me a message like, "Hey
Yeah,
Tim, this is
yeah.
good time." Like if there's no internet and you test your internet. If you get really
I'll see
good
what it's like.
reception
It's down.
and you
It's down
feel
at
like it, you
Hollywood
don't
there.
feel like it, no pressure, okay?
No, I'll do it because I'll be parked in a good place. Because last time that I was at it, they didn't have any dedicated parking. So you're basically parked way up the top of the hill, and you had to walk down. But apparently, there's going to be like a proper parking area now, like for people in a Porsche as such. So it should be next to like to the house and that. So I'll be able to sort of like set up camp in the car and I'll maybe bring a couple of things down, maybe, a couple of chargers and that, so we can Do a bit of stuff, right?
Yeah, bring the tripod.
The tripod, the gimbal, the
The
gimbal.
gimbal. You can just put it down, just plop it down. See some Porsches go by. I think it'd just be cool to get some footage. If I'm up, I'll probably would be processing pictures. I've got thousands of pictures that I need to edit through. Start posting stuff on the Instagram. And you're probably going to be posting on Instagram as well, right? Some stuff while you're there.
Yeah. I'm going to get back
So
to posting on Instagram again there after a bit of a break there. You know, I wasn't
yeah,
in the mood for it, but I'm starting to.
I'm gonna put the link to your Instagram in the chat. Guys, go follow Red Shovel on Instagram. Give him a follow. He'll be posting stories, all kinds of stuff. Okay.
Timmy still has videos to edit.
It's true. It's true. I have a JLC video that I filmed. I have a Cartier video that I filmed, and then I've fucked off to San Francisco, Hawaii, and New York. You know, I was just got tons of stuff going on. It's hard. It's hard.
Mike Lewis there says, Red Shovel, I called Porsche dealership about a GTS. They told me long waitiness and it's all done on allocation. Yeah, that's actually right. Yeah, because I know there's a guy in Belfast that has literally bought 5 or 6 different Porsches just to get a GT3 RS. You know, he literally has them. Apparently, you know, he just buys like things like like a 911 Targa at 180,000, and he doesn't even drive it. It
Oh,
just sits in a garage.
oh, you know what? Before you leave, okay? Before you leave, yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. He
Yeah.
just bought. Well, looks. That's what some people do. That some people buy 3 or 4 Rolexes just to get a Panda Daytona at the end.
It's
Right?
exactly
Like,
the same like with some of these Porsche things as well. It's exactly the same.
you know, I was sent a picture of the most valuable companies in the world. You want to see it? You want to see what are
Go,
the most valuable companies in the world? Red?
go.
Hold on, let me pull this up for you. You want to check this out? And then I'll show you one little video, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for the day. Okay? Let me show you this. This is a great video to just do a full-on topic. This is great. Sorry, this is great picture to just do an entire topic on. But check this out. This is most valuable luxury and premium brands of 2025. Porsche, number freaking 1, baby. That's why it's cool to get some of this footage that you're going to be attending a Porsche event. They invited you because you own a Porsche, right?
Yeah.
Fucking hell yeah. Okay, number 2, Chanel. That is shocking. That's so shocking that Chanel is number 2 because Louis Vuitton is number 3. And I thought Louis Vuitton is way bigger than Chanel. But I guess maybe Chanel is just more expensive and they get, more sales because it's just more expensive. I don't know. It's hard. And then Hermes. I thought Hermes would be bigger than Chanel and Louis Vuitton.
No, I wouldn't have thought that. No, I wouldn't have
No?
thought that. This list, but what is the most valuable? Yeah, I've seen this list before, and it's and they have how they calculate these things and how they sort of put them together can be a bit.
It's market cap based on the publicly available amount of money that they receive in sales, right? It's not profit, but how much is bought in value from these companies? No? What is market cap? Here, I'll Google it. What is
market cap's what it's
market
like
cap?
What the market says they're worth, isn't it?
Total value of a publicly traded company's outstanding shares. Oh, okay. So there's their share value. Okay. It's calculated by multiplying company's share price by the number of shares outstanding. This figure is often used to size a company and understand its relative size in the market. Okay, yeah, but that stuff could be manipulated. It's kind of like Tesla, right? Tesla is a bit of a gambling.
I was actually driving a Tesla like today there, actually I was.
Hey, shout out to Ronald Look at this, Ronald. Hey guys, the website is almost finished. Just stopping by to say hi. I have a long drive to Toronto. Ronald is going back to Toronto. I wonder what's gonna happen to the Eames chair. Okay, sorry, you were saying, Red?
I was driving a Tesla earlier today, so I was.
Oh yeah, how was it?
I actually tried a Model Y all-wheel drive, and it was excellent. And then I tried a Model 3 rear-wheel drive, which wasn't so good. It was it was too slow. Plus the sound system in the cheaper Teslas isn't as good. So if you're getting Tesla, get the all-wheel drive version.
All-wheel drive
Model
Tesla.
Model Y all-wheel drive. It was a brilliant car.
Really? You had
Yeah,
fun? You had
yeah,
fun
it was good.
driving it? Yeah?
The only thing that I didn't like, which you see
Uh-huh.
for the Model Y, they have brought back the actual indicator stock, of which they've done away with on one of the other ones. But
Mhm.
the gear selector is on the screen now, whereas
How you
before,
uh-huh.
yeah, it was a stock at the steering wheel on the last Model Y, but now it's like you have to swipe the screen to change, like, to go from drive to reverse, and it's weird.
What?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
weird.
what the hell? That's
It's weird.
weird.
It's weird as fuck. Like if you're trying to go into like a parking space or something, like you're sort of stopping it, and then you're trying to flick the screen to get into reverse.
Oh, yeah,
And
I don't like
it
buttons.
has this system called what is it, auto shift park or something, but it's in beta, and what it's meant to do is sense what gear you're meant to be in, whether you're meant to be in forward or reverse, and there's a massive warning comes up to say make sure you look at the screen to know what gear we've put the car into, because you can literally start to stop about to make a maneuver, and hit the accelerator, and you think it should have went into reverse, but it's still going forward, or vice versa.
What
So you
the
don't know.
fuck?
All of this could be solved, as I said, like the sales. If you just had the fucking stock there, still, it would make life so much easier.
It's like they're trying to reduce the cost of making it, so they're shifting
Yeah,
all the
the
parts
model,
into the screen. Yeah.
the sort of smaller one, the Model 3, they done away with the indicator stock, and they put two buttons in the steering wheel, like for the indicators. But for the
Mhm.
Y one, they've actually brought that stock back. So all they have to
Mm,
do now is to bring the stock back for the gear stick, and you're flying again. Like this, have
interesting.
you ever been in or driven an S plat? I actually have. I went to there was a Tesla event at Bishop's Court Racetrack, just out, well, just outside Belfast, and
Mhm.
you, you could get a drive. Well, I wasn't driving it. It was, somebody owned the car, and they were taking people on, like on short blasts up and down the track, so you can get into their car, and they so it's insane speed. It's something like 0 to 60 in 2 point something seconds or something. It's insane.
Mhm. Oh, look, now it has like a light bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's your daytime running lights, and they've moved the headlamps down into the bumper there, down
Oh,
lower
I
into the bumper.
see. Yeah, interesting. Okay. This seems to be the pattern right now. Volkswagen did these kind of lights. Let's see here. Here's a back shot. Okay, so some fairly
It's a
nice looking
it's a f-
car.
it's a fun car. The
Yeah.
only thing I would say is that I wouldn't. I have now driven the all-wheel drive one, and
Yeah. And the
the
regular
rear-wheel
wheel
drive.
drive?
It's completely different. You need to have the all-wheel drive. If you're used to driving, like a 4x4, of which I am, you'll not be happy with a rear-wheel drive one, of which that's unfortunately the one you're like where you get all the best offers on. But take it from me,
Power folding second row seats.
yeah,
So you press a button and the back seats fold or
yeah.
get out of the way. That's cool.
Hmm.
Ambient interior lighting, refined materials, and ventilated first row seats. You get like
Heated
air
and
air
vented,
conditioning in your
heated and cool
balls.
seats, yeah. Heated and cool
Air
seats.
cool. Quiet cabin brought to you by acoustic glass all around. Invisible speakers for minimalists. This is the speakers here. Okay.
The the system that comes in the all-wheel drive one is a I think it's like 15 speakers and it is one of the best sound systems I've ever heard in a car.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, and I have in the Porsche I have at the minute I have Burmeister,
Mm-hmm.
which you like a Porsche you sort of go from like the basic Porsche one, then you can upgrade the Bose, and then you can get Burmeister, which is normally like in my card was I think it was like a $4,000 to $5,000 option just to get that sound system, and it is. I would have to say that the one from the Tesla might be better than Burmeister.
Wow.
Apparently, the guy
Crazy.
was saying that the Tesla at the start used to use Bang& and Olufsen
Uh-huh.
um, speakers, and then they didn't want to be dependent on outside companies, so they actually hired a lot of people from that company. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm just directly in the Tesla, and they have designed the system that's went into this car, and it is, as I say, it's one of the best stereo systems I've ever heard, like in a car. It is up
Wow.
there, but you have to get the right version. It's only on the all-wheel drive one. The two rear-wheel drive versions only come with a 9 speaker system, and that's the one I
Oh.
tried today. And it's good enough, but
Yeah, yeah.
if you're into music,
What's the
nah,
price difference between those two?
it's actually not that much. It's about between the I think it's only like $6,000-7,000, like between the rear wheel and the
Oh,
all-wheel drive. It's not that much, it's not excessively more.
cool. Yeah, and there's no point of even going for the cheaper model. Let's see, there's a little video here. Oh no, there's nothing here. All new interior, upgraded material. There's a new second screen there between the
Yeah,
seats.
yeah. There's people sitting in the back.
Yeah.
There's like a screen that you can connect your headphones up to, and you can watch like Netflix or whatever like on it, like so you can.
Oh, that's cool. Or if like if people on the front are doing something, they can
Yeah,
see stuff on the back too.
yeah.
Cool. Look at the ambient lighting, the little light bar that goes around. That's cool. Cool touch. I like the phone that you put your phone there for the
It's
wireless
good.
charging.
I'm actually really considering like getting one of these.
Wow. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, there's the
Because
back screen that you can see. You can play games on it, chess. Okay, okay. You too. You can watch
you can watch the Tim
stuff
Wright
in the
show.
back. Yeah, you got kids. You could just they'll be playing around there in the back. It's cool. Let's see. Oh, there's the folding chairs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, very convenient. That's nice. There's a camera on the front, right? You can
There's
get in
cameras all
really
around it.
nicely. Wow. Oh, and it's got a power washer. That's cool. Look at that. Front upgraded suspension, utility frunk. Oh, you can go
Oh
what's
yeah,
it
this
called?
is the thing where you can actually fill in the
Surfing.
ice. Like if you, yeah, it's a proper drain on it. Like it's actually quite cool. They
In the
had
back?
one. They had one snow. This is in the front. So if you want to
Oh,
have like
yeah.
a beer cooler or something, you just throw in like a whole load of ice into that, and you can put all your drinks into it.
Dude, that's epic. And it drains all to the
Yeah,
bottom. Frunk, yeah, up with the drain plug. Frunk with you can wash your shoes in it. That's cool. Cooler cabin, acoustic glass.
you see like acoustic glass on See, on something like a Range Rover or a Porsche, like that's thousands of pounds more. That's what I
Yeah,
mean. These Teslas, like whether you love them or hate them, some of the some of the standard gear that comes on them is
yeah.
actually quite good.
Wow, more comfort. Nice.
Now,
Oh, you can put a bike in there.
there's things that I don't like about it. I don't like the way that, I don't understand why Tesla don't have a heads up display yet, because when you're looking at when you want to even like tell your speed, you've got to look at the screen all the time, whereas that should really be right in front of you. So I don't understand why Tesla never implemented a like just a simple heads up display like for basic info.
Yeah, that is strange. Huh. Yeah, they do a lot of weird shit like that.
But
But it
it's
is.
but it
Yeah.
was a good yeah, had a good couple of drives in those there now, so it was a
Yeah.
good day to see them, so like back to back.
Oh, look
Uh,
at the light. Whoa. It lights up the ground like that?
Afterburner vibes.
Whoa. That is fucking cool. Reflective tailgate. Oh, that is cool. Look at the light. Holy shit. It lights up the road behind it. Improved aerodynamics, improved efficiency, and so much more. Hands-free trunk. Yes. Okay, that's
Yes,
cool. It's pretty cool.
very cool.
USB ports. Wow.
Right,
Okay.
I'm
Before
gonna have to go because I need sleep for
last
tomorrow.
thing.
So wrap it
Last
up.
thing.
Oh,
Last
oh,
thing. Check this out, Red. This is the intro for Marcus's a new series, the the wrist whispers. We got 30 seconds here. Hey,
all
Kojak,
right,
you're just in
yes.
time to watch this 30-second clip. You ready? Check this
Go
out.
for
Let's
it.
just say I really, truly enjoy watches. I feel naked if I don't have one on my wrist.
I hoard stuff, and because I
Link
think
in
I'm
the chat.
intentional about it, I mean, it's not like officially hoarding yet.
There's such a big difference between something that's mass produced versus something so special.
No, I wear it if I want to look nice.
It is a nice watch. It's a nice color. It's a nice, great design. It's just broke.
If you share that passion with them, you create a connection with them almost in an instant, that can build relationships you never thought would happen.
Boom. That's just a small teaser. All the videos are coming soon. And I heard Daniel Katz is in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, guys, subscribe to the channel. Link is in the chat. Yo, Kojak.
Yo, how's it
Yo.
going?
Hey. Oh, nice avatar. I'm wrapping up the stream. I gotta go.
That's okay. I just saw you. I just woke up and I saw you guys talking about Teslas. And
oh yeah, he's
yeah.
a Tesla owner. Kojak, are you gonna upgrade?
Well, we've had ours for coming up to 2 years almost. So once the lease is up, it depends what. It's not mine. It's my wife's. So it depends whether she wants to get another one through the company.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So there's other benefits as well in the UK.
Tax
We
breaks.
have
Tax breaks.
yeah benefit. We have BIC rate is lower for electric cars.
You know, also, our buddy, Horology, Chris from Vegas, he had the first model, and that one came with unlimited charging.
Yeah, I mean, there's still cars here on the road from that era. That mostly from a lot of taxi, like Uber drivers have them, and for them it's like, why would I buy a petrol car when I have to pay for running costs? You know, say for any accidental stuff that they do, they've and occasionally they've not had to do anything to them, but really, I mean, the repair costs have been fairly minimal. If you drive it the right way, you don't even use the brake pads. You could so it'll be it'd be regen braking, and it will be tires, obviously, because that's a consumable. You can't get around that. So,
and you could replace those brakes.
Yeah, you can, but the regen braking uses the motors themselves
Yeah.
so it recharges the battery when it's braking.
Oh, it doesn't have those plates that need to be changed.
No, they do have brake pads and
Oh,
brake discs and brake pads, but if if you drive it normally, you can actually just use the regeneration to slow the car down. So yeah, it's been fine. I mean, the one I've got still has the stalks in it, so it was just before they replaced the stalks with the on touchscreen controls. So
that's weird.
that is weird. That is
It's
weird.
weird. I stopped like on a car park the other day, and had a go at it, and it does feel weird. I just don't understand why you wouldn't put, just like leave like just for the sake of it, like the two stalks there.
Yeah, it's just simplification for the sake of it, without thinking about it's just one change too many. I think it's
And they've nearly, and they've more or less admitted that, because on the Model 3 that came out, they had put the indicator stalks onto the, as two buttons on the steering wheel, and then for the Y that's newer, they have brought the stalk back again.
Yeah.
For the indicator. So you're nearly going to think that they're going to just say, "Oh well, fuck that, we'll just bring it back again." For the gear stick as well.
Well, they even if you have the current generation, people can purchase aftermarket stalks.
Can you?
Yeah, you can buy Bluetooth enabled stalks. You might have to muck around. I don't know how you connect them exactly. You might have to put in some sort of electronics or whatever, but it's not that. It's about half an hour's job or something or other, and you just clamp them to the outside of the cowling, and then you have your stalks back again.
Oh,
so whatever Elon taketh away, somebody else is willing to give it back.
Well, apart from that, it was a really good car.
Tesla is like getting a quartz watch. You had a mechanical. Your Porsche is like a Moritz Grossman. German.
I said that my next car would be electric, and the thing is that I drove the Porsche Macan E. The only thing is that I refuse to pay that amount of money now, for it, because it's just not worth it for me, because I don't drive it I wouldn't drive it enough to justify the price, and everything on the Macan E is extra. So I sort of built one online, and literally it was nearly $30,000 worth of options, options, to bring it up to anywhere near, like the Tesla. Would be. It's just insane. Like Porsche prices have got insane.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It is like a quartz watch versus it's like getting
like
a G-Shock.
Elegante sort of thing, really, rather than
elegant. Yeah.
But just echo what Red was saying before. Do not get the rear-wheel drive version. I don't know now, but before, they would have different motors on the two-wheel drive versions, which cause the motors to not be as smooth. And there's a fundamental difference between those motors and the ones used in the performance and the all-wheel drive versions. So it's a bit of a false economy to go for the rear-wheel drive.
It definitely doesn't drive as well, because I'd sort of like tooling along speeds, it's fine, and you'll not notice much of it. But as soon as you put your foot down, especially on a bendy road, you can definitely tell the difference between the rear wheel drive and the all wheel drive. Like the rear wheel drive one just wants to go in a different direction, at times.
Well, it's the motors themselves which are slightly different, and they cause them to be.
It didn't even, but to me, feel that safe, because on a bend or something, like when you sort of planted it, it didn't go in the direction you maybe wanted it to. Whereas in the all-wheel drive one, you sort of felt at all times it was going where you were pointing it.
Well, because you're hustling around 2.5 tons.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Tim's ass. I'm just talking about the actual car itself. it's 2.5 tons of metal.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
brutal because I tried one of those Mercedes. I think it's what is it EQC?
Yeah.
Which is a bit of an older generation thing, and I took it down. There's a road in there's a road between Belfast and Lisburn called the Hill Hall Road, and it's quite a windy sort of affair. And I nearly killed myself on that road because I drove this EQC down, and like most electric cars, you're like, it's fast enough, and I just, like at one stage I turned the wheel and the fucking car did not turn. It's so heavy, it just wanted to leer towards this hedge, and I thought, oh, I've wrecked this car.
Well, that's why the all-wheel drive they will temper the power that goes to each wheel to make sure that you can make the bend. So it's actually a better handling car than the rear-wheel drive. If you're driving a sports car, you just want a rear-wheel drive car because you get the best sort of steering out of a corner. But it's the weight that you're carrying that can make it dangerous, like understeer through a corner and then causing.
I have a question. Red, are you gonna be back from the Porsche event in time for the 5 o'clock stream?
Yes, I should be.
Dude, let's do car talk tomorrow. Let's do a little bit of car talk. Go to the Porsche event.
Yeah.
Get the pictures. If we can, let's do a stream. I gotta go meet the Terminator. So that's why I'm trying to wrap up the stream. I was supposed to end half hour ago. He's gonna exterminate me, guys, if I don't.
Well, you can see from my image, it's a reminder of last week's show where Kojak did beat Magnum PI.
Yeah, I know, right? Beat my ass. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow. Kojak, let's talk Teslas. I want to do more car talk tomorrow. It's just right now I have to go. Unless you and Red Shovel, he needed to go like 20 minutes.
I need to go here, and
No, that's I'll just jump on to say hello. Yeah. It's been a while, so it's good to see everyone's back in the fold.
I'm back, Kojak. I'm back in the saddle. I'm gonna be grinding the streams. So, guys, upvote. We're doing wine. Are we doing Bordeaux on Sunday?
Yeah.
Pick up a bottle of Bordeaux on the way from the Porsche event. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, Red and Kojak.
There's nowhere to go. Oh no, you made your choice. Now it's up to me to bow out gracefully. Though you hold the key, but baby, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. I knew just what to say.